Skipping. Urgent message.
Weisenstein, Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they called me to get the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk about it because it was right there. So if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way needing anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV
Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So.
Steve, look up how she coming fast, pace quick. Charge her to the game, watch her slick. She wanna be friends, but got a scheme. Sneaky like Halloween, chasing dreams. Gave her the time, trying to build a bond. All these texts, DM, she respond. Wanna hang out, but I feel the plot. Trick or treat vibe, should've seen the spot. Steve, look out, games on the move. She playing chess, pawns get removed. Not here for the chat, eyes on the prize. Halloween night, no more disguise. Late nights convo, say she's sincere, but the way she moves ain't crystal clear. She wanna talk, walk, but the map's blurred. In the shadows, truth gets deferred. Steve, look out, don't be fooled. Heart on the sleeve, cold and cooled. Charge her straight to the game card. Walking in the mist, time's getting hard. Chameleon charm, morph every night. Wanna hold hands, keep the grip tight. Vampire fang seeks the warm blood. Halloween note gets caught in the flood.
I love the way you suck my dick, bitch, and lick my balls. I know there'll never be another one like you. Never at all, yeah.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Halloween is here for all you guys out here. Shout out all my guys out there who have done the Halloween game. It's the last night for you guys to do it. Lock it in. I'm proud of all you guys that have done this. I love the receipts that I'm getting from you guys. We just got to push you forward to the next step. Gentlemen, I want to say shout out to everybody out there. We are talking about today sex appeal and why and what it is and how can you get it to draw women in, gentlemen. We're rolling into November where we're getting into sucker me season, gentlemen. After Thanksgiving is over, that's when sucker me season begins. It starts at the end of Thanksgiving and it goes all the way to April 15th. So we want to make sure, gentlemen, that we don't fall into sucker me season. I want to give a shout out to all my dogs out there. How y'all guys doing, man? It's your boy, the Dean. Like I always say, we will be going to the board right here as well. I got the board set up for y'all guys, so we definitely are going to go to the board. But first, gentlemen, what I do want to say to you guys out there, I want to say thank you for each and every one of you guys out there taking the time to like, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, guys. We're going to start adding some more YouTube shorts of game and things like that. We want to make sure y'all got that, you guys. If you want to call in, like we always say, gentlemen, this is a live show. We take calls. We spit games. So, guys, we say to you guys, if you have a question, please put a Q in there. If you are texting or talking to a woman and you don't know what to do, put a T in there and ask. And we might ask a few questions, but we want to make sure we got everything locked in before we give you the information. But also, gentlemen, if you want to call in 833-859-8744, gentlemen, we want to get locked in. One thought, one mind, one way. And that is what this show is the basis of, something that no one else teaches, because we teach you guys how to be what we call one of one. One thought, one mind, one way. And today we're going to be talking about the villain. Guys, I'm sorry last night. I know I had technical difficulties, but hopefully everything is fine today, and we can go ahead and discuss that. So, guys, got questions? We got y'all. We're going to lock it in. So let's get into the show and everything, man. I just wanted to say what's up, JT. Lay over. Okay, what's up, girl? Lay over, all right? Lay over. Oh, sounds like you coming back. Sounds good and everything. So what I want to talk to you guys is that I wanted to talk about sex appeal, and I want to discuss it because it's something that most people get the wrong idea. And as I was talking about yesterday, I was talking about many people think sex appeal has something to do with your clothes, your car, your money, or the way you look. But I want to show you guys that the mindset of how you see yourself can draw in a woman faster based upon the rules of the game. Remember, the rules of the game is never going to be about a woman. The rules of the game is always going to be about the emotional connection that she has with you. So with that being said, now let me go to the thing real quick, guys. I want to kind of break this down to show you where everybody goes wrong, especially with like red pill people. Let me see. I'm trying to find out, where am I on the camera? Okay, so all right, so we want to there we go. Wait, let me see. Maybe I need to back that ass up a little bit. Let me see something. Hold on a second. Let me back up the camera a little bit. Let me back the camera up a little bit so we can, let me see, is that good? And that's good enough. All right. So, gentlemen, all right, let's go and break this down. So, I want y'all to see something here. Okay, so what you want to know, especially when it comes to a woman, there are levels and layers to certain things that you guys want to get. I know a lot of you guys want to have sex with women and all that other stuff, but it's layered, okay? And the layer that we have to look at is two things, okay? Just so underneath the surface. So let's see here. Okay, so these things are very important in what we want to talk about, and where a lot of guys go wrong, where everybody's talking about. Okay, so if we always talk about the I do is always outside of herself. Okay, so if we're looking at a woman, okay, through her eyes, or which she sees. Now, remember, this is what they don't understand. This is what will always drive the behavior, but we're not talking about this. We're talking about above the surface. Now, a woman can see you sexually attractive. A woman can see you sexually interesting and all other stuff. But sexual interest and things like that doesn't mean that she wants to actually sleep with you. And what we want you guys to know, please get your crayons out and understand, is what a lot of guys are doing wrong. So most guys are always trying to prove themselves on the surface by trying to get this weird thing by getting a woman to trust them. Well, not even trust, because let me back that ass up. Let me back that up. Let's put it right here, because most guys end up here. Excuse me, not even this point. So let's get to this point right here. Most guys end up right here by how they move and how they think. See, they think that they can just ask a woman for sex and she is just going to give it to them just because they're asking for it. But it's traits that create what we call no trust. Okay, we all start at this point. Everyone, listen, gentlemen, every single man, male, elf, unicorn, smurf, whatever it is, we will always start at this point right here. But what separate those who have game versus everybody else is that why most people stay with the no trust. That means that I don't know you. I know nothing about you. You're a stranger to me. And for those reasons alone, I am going to shut down, close myself off, and back up. You're a stranger, like stranger danger, gentlemen. If y'all are soaking this up, stranger danger, right? So the thing is that as I keep telling you, there are layers to this, and I'll show you where sex appeal comes in at. But in order to reach sex appeal on a deeper level, gentlemen, one must first get to trust. I'm sorry, gentlemen. It's how it works. Trust is the door that opens up everything internally when we talk about the emotions, gentlemen, okay? And for most people out here, most people are trying to tap into what we call no trust, okay? And what happens, and I'll break down the thing I was telling you the other day or last night before I fucked everything up. But the thing is that if you are trying to get her to trust you for pussy, it's going to swing you right back to no trust. So just remember that. Remember, I told you, if there is an ulterior motive that you have and you're trying to do a certain thing to gain a woman's trust for something behind that trust, she is not going to trust you. Then that's when the game is going to begin. And I'll show you how she runs game on her side when you start to play games with her. So, gentlemen, once you start to have an ulterior motive of, okay, first is no trust, but you have an ulterior motive of trying to get trust, gentlemen, that's where everything goes wrong. Now, we'll talk about a man. The man is not trying to win her over. He's not trying to get her to trust him. And let me put this in here in case anybody wants to call in. Let me pop that in here while I'm talking to y'all guys. So what I'm saying to y'all guys out here is that a man is not trying to do that at all. I don't give a fuck if she trusts me or not. And it's not to be mean, is that I'm not trying to manipulate her reality when you can't do it by trying to get her to do something that you want her to do on her own. See, when she starts to do it on her own, that means she is trusting her judgment versus trusting your judgment, gentlemen. And when that happens, gentlemen, now follow me on this. Once you get to trust, it unlocks. Now we're talking about below the surface, gentlemen. Remember, I always show you below the surface. Remember, I always told you the key to all this stuff is that you want to tap into the emotion. Okay. Now, as I told you guys before, if we're looking at not trusting you, okay, that means from her reality that her beliefs, her judgments, morals, values, and things like that means that she doesn't trust you at all. But what I'm saying to you guys is once you get trust, please write this down. Trust doesn't mean sex. Trust only means that you're no longer, you're kind of a stranger, but I know you well enough to allow you to come into my world or into my life, not world, but into my life where we can start communicating. And this is where a lot of you guys go in. So a lot of you guys get into what I say, the trust. Where most of you guys go wrong is probably at this point right here. Now, gentlemen, if you get past this thing, most of y'all guys go wrong right here because it is at this stage right here where a woman starts to flirt with you. Now, flirting doesn't mean fucking. Flirting doesn't mean she wants to sleep with you. Flirting just means that, you know what, I'm kind of feeling your vibe, but I'm still cautious, okay? Always cautious. And the beautiful thing about the game, gentlemen, is that this is where the women stop. This is that line that you see right here. This is all she knows. They don't know anything else. And this is her end point right here. This point right here. This point right here. She doesn't understand the layer past this point because most women never get to these 2 points right here that create sexual appeal. There's sexual appeal that triggers. Remember, sexual appeal is going to trigger another layer or another level in a woman that most people don't talk about. See, people think that it's always going to be from the reality and the concept that she sees right here. People think that sexual appeal comes from her eyes. No, it does not come from her eyes. Because I keep telling you guys, always remember, emotional, well, the two things we'll be talking about in a second, they don't see color, race, they don't see height, size, they don't see any, it doesn't see it anything. It builds up what is a feeling that overrides and supersedes what she sees on the outside. So I keep trying to tell y'all guys, there's always when you're doing it right, you're going to create an internal battle. It's going to be the battle between what she sees that is appealing versus what she feels that is appealing, right? And if she sees what's appealing and doesn't feel it as much as she sees it, then that person's going to have to do a lot of work. And when she starts to feel it, gentlemen, and I want you to get your crayons out, when she starts to feel it, the feeling will override and supersede the reality. Because remember, you're actually changing her reality. Then what happens, you'll hit the next level, guys. We'll break all this down and we'll answer your question if you have any. It comes into the next level of emotional trust. Now, emotional trust doesn't mean sex. It means that I'm feeling connected to you where I can share. Now, what's the difference between flirting and emotional trust? Is that at that point, that thing comes together where she starts to talk about positions, ways she likes, things she likes to do sexually, fantasies. Now, gentlemen, these do not equate to let's fuck, okay? You remember, y'all gotta have, well, I'll break it down to patience, but when a woman feels a certain way with you and emotionally connected to you, they will start to explain and express themselves in a sexual manner. That ties into flirting with what's behind door number one, okay, gentlemen? I want to make sure y'all understand that. Now, sex appeal starts right here between emotional trust and sexual trust. That's the ST, sexual trust, meaning that sex appeal here on the level that we're teaching you is so deep. If it doesn't matter, she can see other guys, date other guys. She can get mad at you. She doesn't have to talk to you. She can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. It will. Hey, when you hit this right here, there is nothing that she can do. Will you please stay in your layover? It's a place where you occupy in the brain. Start to yes, absolutely, Jay. But what I'm saying to y'all guys right here, once you get between the emotional trust and the sexual trust, there is a certain bond, and there is something that goes on with women that they can't stand you. They lose control. They're mad that they lose control. Now, if we look at it real quick, and we'll get to the breakdown of all this, but I want y'all guys to see this. Remember, one thing I always tell you about women, okay? We always tell women, okay, and this would be the W for the woman, okay? We always, let me see, move that there a little bit. We always want to let you guys know that the reason why most of you guys lose with women is because most of you guys keep them in the same area of control. This is their reality. This is where I showed you the X comes in at. This is why, because all you're doing is making everything about the woman, where the man is not making anything about the woman. And where sex appeal starts is when the woman starts to come outside of her reality into a brand new reality. Gentlemen, always I keep trying to tell you guys, this is all mindsets here. This has nothing to do with clothes. It has nothing to do with money. Has nothing to do with status. And this is why those that have game don't sweat women the way those that don't have game sweat women. And what we always say to all you guys out here, that the thing that one must do, and in between, again, now watch this. Now, in between this, okay, sorry, it's a bad E-T, emotional trust, sexual trust. So in between these two things and going into this new area, this is where sex appeal, she's going to start to see, this is, okay, guys, you know what I'm talking about, because you guys think that you're the only ones that do it. They daydream. They have sexual fantasies. They will take a photo of you and put it on their wall or whatever and look at that and masturbate. Guys, I'm telling you, we have women that will literally find out your colognes, and they will go to the mall to get the colognes that that they know that you wear. Now, you're not. Now, most women are going to tell you this like publicly, but they will spray that on pillows and shirts and things. Put your picture on the wall, smell your scent, and use their imagination to masturbate when they go outside of that realm and outside that reality. So I want to make sure that y'all guys understand how this works, because most of these content creators are telling you all wrong. They're keeping you without power because most of you guys are operating from the wrong place. Most of you guys are operating by trying to get a woman to like you or something. I don't, I can't really say or understand what it is you do, but it's something that y'all guys do where you always going wrong. You don't understand what sex appeal is, because this is something to understand how to. I want you guys to learn how to boost your sex appeal, because the content creators are always going to tell you that sex appeal is physical attraction. It can be a combination, but here we go, guys. Listen, she can look at you and see that you're sexually pleasing to the eyes, but then you can open your mouth and turn her off. Then a woman can look at you and you're not sexually pleasing to the eyes. You're okay, but then you open your mouth and then something triggers and shifts in her, and it's a certain kind of confidence, gentlemen. It's a certain kind of charisma that you have, that what you're saying is that you're not like everybody else. And I think one of the biggest challenges that a lot of you guys face is that you're always trying to boost your sex appeal tied into a person that has a lack of confidence. Now, gentlemen, we talked about it earlier yesterday. I got to go over this again, but this is this is very important. You cannot ask or demand or beg or barter or manipulate or lie to and do everything you want to do. Okay, whatever you want to do, whether you're on the red pill or manosphere side where you hate women, but you want to lie to them and get them in bed, or you're a motherfucking man. The rule it holds for both individuals, the men and the males. See, watch this, gentlemen. The rule applies to both people, and it is a simple rule. And I want y'all guys to write this down. It's a very simple rule, and that simple rule is this, gentlemen. If you don't find yourself sexually appealing, then how are you going to get a woman to see you as somebody sexual or sexually appealing to her feelings, her body, her mind, and everything like that? Now, I want you to think about this for a second, because it kind of it answers the question that nobody ever talks about in the room. Because if you look at content creators and you look at guys that don't have game and all this other stuff, they're coming up with all these things. You know what? Let's put a rug over the fact that you don't find yourself sexy. Let's put a rug over the fact that you don't see yourself as beautiful. Let's put a rug over the fact that you don't love yourself. Let's put a rug over the fact that you don't know how to be romantic. Let's put a rug over yourself that you don't know how to be smooth with women. Let's put a rug over the fact that you don't know how to talk to a woman. Let's put a rug over the fact that you don't even know how to talk her and use your mouthpiece. But let's put a rug over it, and let's work on your body. Let's work on your clothes. Let's get a good job. But I keep trying to tell all you guys out here that people really don't understand in this game out here is that the important thing is that she can never see you as something that you don't even see in yourself. If you don't see it in yourself, she's never going to see it in you, no matter how hard you try to force her. Gentlemen, You never force her to see it. Gentlemen, when you try to force her to see it, it shows her that you don't know what you're doing. It shows her that there's nothing behind that door. It shows her a bit of thirst, weird, creepy, friend zone, or whatever have you guys. It shows that there's something wrong. Now, look, gentlemen, it's not a bad thing, but it is bad when you don't understand it. See, a lot of you guys will scratch your head. Well, I bought her a drink and we had a good conversation, but it just stood right there. A guy called in last night. You know, I was texting a woman on the app. Everything was going right. And then all of a sudden she ghosted me. What happened? And a lot of guys don't understand what's happening. When a woman can recognize that you don't see yourself as the prize, she's not going to fuck with you that way. But she'll fuck with you, but it'll change because you have to play by a different set of rules. 5 dinners, you got to be her friend, you got to get her to like you, you got to force attraction. I mean, you'll get it eventually. But I always tell you guys, if a woman wants to sleep with you, all that stuff doesn't matter what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. If she just wants the dick, she's just going to go after it. But I'm saying for the majority of you guys that don't understand this, if you don't see yourself that way, she can't see anything in you to make her feel like, you know what? This guy, what is it about this guy? Why is he so appealing? Okay. And that's what we're trying to talk to you about. Okay. Because the thing is that as a man, I have a self-centered mindset into thinking and a relentless pursuit of myself. I don't pursue women, and no other person should pursue women the way that you guys are pursuing them. We don't pursue them, they pursue us. You pursue them, they pursue us. So there's a problem in all this stuff because most of you guys out here you're stepping into a darkness and you're stepping into actually an unknown in which you don't understand. And for many of you guys out there, most of you guys, you have questions. You're like, well, what is it that I'm doing wrong in all this? What am I doing wrong? And why is it that I'm not actually winning with women? Why is it that women are not attractive to me? What do I have to do to get a woman to find some kind of interest in me, gentlemen? And what most people really don't understand in all this, and this is what we're going to be talking about, okay? In the realm of the game, gentlemen, the game itself, okay? It is always going to be about influence and attraction. But this is what separates the game that teaches you something that nobody else. See, YouTube and content creators can't teach you what I'm about to teach you because they make the influence and the attraction about the woman. Whereas when you make the influence and the attraction about yourself, you change the rules of her reality and her perception. Remember, gentlemen, here's the key. This is where you get them. This is where you get them. Because, gentlemen, as I told you yesterday to draw 2 circles. And let me show you. I'm going to show you where you get them. I'm going to show you where you get them. And you're not going to get them. There's levels to this. I just want to make sure there's levels to this. But let me show you, gentlemen, where you actually get them. Let me pop that back up right there. Let me show you where you get them. Okay? I'm going to show you exactly where you get them. All right? It's just is this as simple as 2 circles, and no, it's not titties or breasts, guys. Okay? You get them, you don't get them here. You get them here. Okay? There has to be a break in her reality. Gentlemen, what I am saying to you guys out here, this is her power base, her pussy, right? And she knows she holds all the cards, she holds all the power, and she controls all the rules because even if she has low self-esteem, and even if she has low self-worth, and even if she has those feminine women issues that all women have, okay, even though she has all that stuff, who is placing the value on the woman? The male. He is the one charging her batteries up. all the time sitting around there telling how beautiful she is, how sexy she is. You know, let me take you out to dinner. Oh my God, you're just so this and you're so that. And all they're doing is they're adding fuel to a woman, making her think she's motherfucking special, making her think that, you know what, she's so special that she can make anybody do whatever she wants when she wants them to do it, and they'll do it, and she doesn't give any pussy away. She doesn't give any away, gentlemen. Think about that. Think about what I'm saying for you guys out here. In her reality, she is in total control. In her reality, she even if she doesn't feel special about herself, I told you, low self-esteem, low self-worth, all these things that women go through. You a pinch of fat is gonna make them feel like shit. A pimple on their face is gonna make them feel whatever the fuck it is. It's just woman things, right? That's what makes them women. Not gonna knock that. But as long as you're playing in her reality by her rules, you will always lose because she has a set rules for you guys. She is smart enough to separate the herd. She's smart enough to put the nice guys over here, the losers over here, the creepy guys over here. Hey, the guys that she toys with. All you guys, if y'all are getting text messages from women and they're not talking about fucking, hooking up with you, flirting, sending you ass pictures, titty pictures, you need to get the fuck on out because she's wasting your fucking time because she knows that she's making your time because you don't believe in yourself and you want her to actually believe in you, gentlemen. So what I'm saying to all you guys out there, this is where everything kind of changes up in the game because at the end of the day, gentlemen, at the end of the day, the sex appeal, influence, and sexual attraction, gentlemen, has to come from the man himself. It cannot come from the woman. You cannot look at her the way you don't look at yourself. Woo, shit. Hold up. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Come on, listen. You can't look at her the way you don't see yourself. Do you not understand that you should never look at her the way you're looking at her when you see yourself as beautiful, when you see yourself as sexy, when you see yourself as gorgeous, when you see that you create an allure because the thing is that she's not used to that. Sure, those guys that remember, even a woman can label something. And she has a label. Okay, as I told you, emotional perfect pitch. She already has a label for the average guy, but she doesn't have a label for a villain or an asshole. She'll just call them villains. Hey, brother, hey, get your raft boat, dog. I don't want you to drown. We gonna go deep, but I appreciate it. Get your life raft, dog. We gonna get deep in this motherfucker because I'm trying to show y'all something that nobody actually wants to show you, that nobody wants to tell you, and nobody wants you to see, because if you can see it and if you start to understand it, then all of a sudden you change the rules of it, and you can change the rules of it, gentlemen. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. Lines are open. What's up, Julio, man? Our artist, dog. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. You did a great job at the event, man. The artwork is fucking fire, son. Okay, but anyway, as I was saying for all you guys out here, okay, so as I keep trying to tell you, when you make the game about yourself and you see yourself as somebody that doesn't deserve love, he needs love only to himself. I need me. I don't need you. I need me. That's all I need, right? A man who is in control, one thought, one mind, one way, he doesn't move at women with brute force or shows a woman a desperate need that I need you to complete me. I need that pussy so bad, I'll do whatever it takes for it. No, let me tell you what the man does. a man, a villain, a bad boy, an asshole, and the guys we're trying to show you to change your reality, he's calm. He's controlled. He is the master of himself, gentlemen. And he doesn't rely on charm or any kind of physical appearances because I am not my clothes. I am not my cars. I'm not my jewelry. I'm not my cologne. Those are things that I like to have because I like to have those things, but I don't rely on those things. You should never rely on your looks. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I've always told you guys, because you're the only one of your kind, you're the only you out there. I'm not saying if you have a twin, you smart asses out there. I'm saying that for all you single individuals that are born, that have come to this world, you are the only one of your kind. So what happens is that you must not play the game of attraction with the woman. One must play the game of attraction with oneself to eliminate the fear, because your opponent mentally is actually the fear. The fear is the one that's telling you you're ugly, or the fear or the anxieties and everything that you have in your mindset are the things that are actually holding you back and holding you down. See, the thing is that a woman is not going to tell you that why she gives the guy the pussy fast. Why does she want to fuck him? It's because his sexual appeal lies below the surface. It's below the surface. She cannot interpret something that she doesn't know. But when it is connected to her emotions and her feelings, it is totally different. It's a total different mindset and a total different way of seeing things to all my dogs out there. This is why I always tell you guys, I always tell you that at the end of the day, you always wonder, okay, well, why rush it? Guys, I've gone to a club many times and I've seen, I go, I walk in, talk to the women, all this other stuff. And sometimes I'm laid back. Sometimes I go after what I want, but most of the times I don't have to move like the world is about to end. I move when I want to move, right? I got nothing but patience. I've got nothing but patience, and I don't have to rush things. And the thing that women will notice about a man is how he cultivates an allure to himself that transcends, gentlemen, what her eyes see as attraction. Remember, it is something that they see in you, okay? All right? Because every move that you make should lead her to a group of other moves, but not try to lead her to the bedroom. Because remember, she doesn't trust you, she doesn't know you. Then there is trust, then there's emotional trust, then there's sexual trust. But a lot of guys might be saying, well, Steve, if you got to go through all those things, well, how is it that you guys get pussy so fast or one night stands? Well, that's simple, because sometimes a woman just wants to fuck. For a lot of you guys out there, a lot of you guys say, well, I don't have all those things, Steve. And, I slept with a woman, last night that I didn't know. Well, sometimes, Jim, I keep telling you, sometimes a woman just wants to fuck. I that's just what it is, dog. I mean, you got to look at it. Most of you guys understand this, okay? Let me get this question right here. Question right here, young man says, is that why does belief have so much strong influence on my reality? Well, because what you have done is that your reality is set on lies and lies that you tell yourself, but you create your beliefs. See, when you're going in this world and you're moving around and you're listening and all this other stuff, you're bringing it through your filter, right? And through your filter, you're creating what is known as a belief, but that belief is a seed that creates your reality. The concept that you have of yourself, you create your reality by what you think you believe in, and your beliefs, you actually believe in your reality that what you believe is not only the truth, which is a truth, it's a fact. It is a fact in your world. And all these women walking around with all these facts that they think they're special until they meet a motherfucker that shows you ain't shit. And that's not being mean. Because remember, we're not being mean to women. I'm just saying that if you look at what you're saying, it's the same thing with women. But here's what fucks women over. Their beliefs are based upon motherfuckers that's trying to fuck them. That lies to them. Tell, oh, you're so beautiful and you're so special because I want to fuck you. Oh my God, what are you doing for a living? Because I want to fuck you. Oh my God, you're really serious. Why? Because I want to fuck you. So these women have a false interpretation that they think their pussy is special. They think they can go around telling guys, you know what, I'm setting the tone. You got to buy me dinners and drinks. But they don't set that tone with a man. But getting back to you, young man, with what you're saying and what you're asking, it is an awesome question. But in order to actually understand the question, one must understand concepts. You know what I mean? And a lot of guys out here don't understand concepts. And in order to have an idea of what we are, we must understand what we are to ourselves. Most people don't understand the concept of oneself or limited beliefs. I mean, that I think for a lot of you guys, you got a question. Please put a Q, and we got y'all if y'all want to call in. Okay, make sure that's okay. So what I'm saying to you is basically this, big dog. Okay. So if we look at your reality, just real quick to answer because I get back on there. Okay, so your whole existence here is just an understanding that you have based off of your personal experiences that come here, the way you see yourself and your thoughts, and how you label every situation that creates your bubble and your reality, okay? Because you think that what you think is actually the truth, because what you think is not actually even coming from you. It's not coming from you at all. And most people don't understand it's coming from somebody that doesn't like you. The mind is the enemy. It will always be your enemy, but will always keep you in your comfort zone by telling you lies, but make you think those lies are actually facts. I mean, again, you want a woman to see you as someone she wants to fuck, sleep with, and give dome, right? You want a woman to feel that way about you, but you don't feel that way about yourself. So how can one ask for a woman to feel this way about him when he doesn't feel that way about himself? So what that person will do is he will go in and follow her rules because he doesn't feel that way about himself. Then he will seek this thing called validation from the woman to see himself as beautiful because she sees me as beautiful. Oh my God, she sees me as cute, so I guess I am cute. Oh my God, she likes me. I guess I'm likable. You see that? And the moment she snatches that shit away from you, what y'all guys want to do? You want to end yourselves. You're depressed, you're sad, you're lonely. And then here's the key of their drug they laying on you. What do y'all say? How do I get my girl back? How do I get the relationship back? You don't want her back. You want the feeling she gave you because you couldn't give it to yourself. And that's why all these things are going wrong with a lot of you guys based off the fact that y'all ain't learning the motherfucking game the way you should be. The concept that you have of yourself is why you are never going to be seen or have sex appeal. You don't even think you're sexy. A man who is sexy has no fear. He doesn't give a fuck. He's going to do what he does regardless of what the woman says or it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter because he sees himself as a prize. And gentlemen, if you don't see yourself as a prize, you will always run behind women and you will always run behind pussy. It's just a rule of the game, dog. It's just how it is. But what I'm saying to all you guys out there that's important, guys, again, you got a question, please put a Q. And if you want to call in, we got y'all covered. But as I'm saying to all you young men out here, is that the thing is that you have to have some kind of a composure in yourself and a belief in yourself that most of you guys just don't have. The man, or what I tell you, the villain, the guy that gets the woman to want to fuck him and want to be with him, he understands that the real allure and magnetism, again, is not trying to bombard somebody, as I was telling you guys before. It is all about the element of his appeal that he has and holds to himself, okay? The power that we associate ourselves with is dominance. Women want to be dominated. Now, domination is a weird thing based off of the perception that you have. See, when you are weird, you don't love yourself, you have no self-worth and no self-value, and you are dominating to a woman, it is a turnoff because she feels that you are like coming into my world and you're like pushing yourself. Like, why are you pushing yourself up on me, man? Get back up. Back the fuck up. You don't know me like that. Stop, right? Right? But when you are a dominating motherfucker, oh my God, the emotion, oh man, take me, pull my hair, rip my clothes off, bend me over, spread my ass cheeks, and fuck the shit out of me. Take this pussy. You see what I'm saying, gentlemen? Let me grab this question. Gentleman says, how can I marry my long distance girlfriend? Okay, anyway, as I was saying for many of you guys out there, sometimes I gotta look at these things, dog. Anyway, so as I said for all you guys out there, the thing that you must have, okay, you must show her that you got to demonstrate a sense of strength, okay? And you're not moved by a woman. You're not you don't look at women like you're mean to them, because this is not a thing of being mean and all this other stuff, okay? This gentleman says, after the appeal has been established, we're in the middle of 5 play. Would that be a good way to add the ice? Sir, that you should already have that. If you have the 5 play, you should already know that, dog. I don't understand why you're asking that question, dog. Please don't ask me a product question. I'll ban you. Please don't do that. Don't be disrespectful. Anyway, as I was saying for you all out here, see, the dominance is the calmness, okay? Building up sexual tension, building up sexual attraction between you and the woman. But see, your reality versus the reality we're trying to put you into are worlds apart, okay? There is no failure in my world. I keep telling you, y'all don't fail. You never fail in your new reality. But when you have an expectation of pussy and you don't get what you want, you see it as a failure because you labeled it as failing. And I think that's part of the problem that many of you young men are having, because many of you young men are looking at everything the wrong way. You're not building strength. You're not sharpening your focus, gentlemen. You're not building mental toughness, and you're not creating a concept in yourself that women want to fuck with. Women want to be actually a part of. And that's why we always tell you, there's no failure. There is none. Yeah, there are going to be setbacks in your life, but that's life. But if you equate failure with a woman, then she's going to know that you don't love yourself. How do you fail with a woman? Unless you make everything about women. Your existence has to be women. My existence to sleep with a woman has to be a woman, and it doesn't work that way. See, every interaction as a man with draws in sex appeal from a man is that every action and every decision and everything I do will always go and be viewed through a lens of a sexual dominant motherfucking winner. Period. I don't look at the world through the lens of a loser and say, oh, well, woulda, coulda, shoulda, maybe, hopefully she likes me, hopefully she gives me a chance. No, the lens that you need to see the world is my dick is the motherfucker. I got the diamond dick up in this bitch. Hey, I'm about to show her why she should fuck me. And I'm telling you guys, this is what I'm saying for all you guys out there, okay? This is what I'm saying to you guys, okay? Listen, okay, you got 5 minutes. You got 1 minute to call in. I'm going to kick you the fuck out. You have 1 minute to call in. You have 1 minute to call in, because if you do not call in a minute, I'm going to kick you the fuck out. You have 1 minute to call in. 1 minute to call in. 1 minute. Time him. He doesn't call in 45 seconds. Get him the fuck out of here. As I said before, you have 1 minute to call in. And as I was saying for all you guys out here, okay, I always tell you guys out here is that most of you guys don't see yourselves as the person that should win. Most of you guys don't believe that winning is something that can happen. Winning can always happen for you when you actually start to look at yourself in a whole different manner. If you don't look at yourself in a whole different manner, this is not going to happen for you. It's not gonna help you at all, because you guys demonstrate fake charm. It's not real, and women can recognize real from fake. I'm being dead ass honest with you. They can recognize that, and you have to embody this stuff. Okay, the prize is not her saying yes. The prize is not her saying I'm on my way over. The prize is the person that she's about to go see. Because the way you have to think about yourself has to transcend the ordinary. You must transcend who you are, what you are, and why you are in order to learn this game the right way. And if you don't transcend those things, it's not going to work, because she can't. Women hate impatient people that are very impatient. And unfortunately for many of you guys, you are impatient. Now, that doesn't make you a bad person, guys, because I don't want to seem like I'm tearing you down by the way you're thinking and the way you're moving. It's just that the way you're thinking and the way you're moving is part of the problem why things are not working or connecting with you. Okay? And as I say, for all you guys, you have got to set yourself in a reality that is worlds apart from the reality that she is used to by being your own man, and stop looking at her as special. And I'm not saying, see, because I know for a lot of you guys that label that word, you think that we're being mean to women. We're not. Nobody's saying that she's not allowed to think she's special. She's just not special to me until she proves it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And what I'm saying to all you guys out here is that in order to have that sex appeal, gentlemen, you have to trust your authority that you have over yourself. I don't need a woman's validation. That's sex appeal right there. Women are connected to men that are guided by their own laws and principles, and they are fine with who they are, and they don't care about getting a woman or losing a woman. We just don't give a fuck. Question right here. So being uncomfortable. So is being uncomfortable important for change and growth when you become a student? Well, you're not a student of the game. You're not one. But yes, you have to. For you, yes. See, I am comfortable with being uncomfortable because I am evolving. You don't want to be uncomfortable because that is scary for you. And that is why when you see a woman, you get this uncomfortable feeling because you don't have any authority over yourself or anything like that. And that's where it hurts many of you young men out there. That's what actually slows you down, because you've got to become. See, the thing is that you're not hypnotizing the woman. Okay. This isn't like magic, but it is hypnotizing the woman in a magical way. And what I mean by a magical way is that the way she starts to see you, the way she begins to feel about you, she starts to recognize that you have this weird thing called an unshakable confidence that I've never met a person that believes in themselves the way you believe in yourself. You see what I'm saying? I've never met a person that believes in itself the way you believe in yourself. And I want y'all to think about that. All right. So, as I said before, it's the unshakable, right? But also what we say for all you guys out here, okay? What's very, very important, gentlemen, is that what she's going to start to do is start to become intrigued by how you move, okay? Women are not used to confidence in this level from their reality. Think about what I'm saying. In her reality, she's the prize. In her reality, she's beautiful. In her reality, she's special. In her reality, you've got to bend over backwards and do everything to get her in her reality. But when she sees somebody that operates outside the construct of her algorithm and her reality, that's when you become intriguing, you become alluring, and there's something about you. You just like, there's something mysterious about you that draws her in. And then it builds up this thing, gentlemen, a sexual intensity, gentlemen, where she can't believe. It's like how does he know the right things to say at the right time? How is it that I can tell him this, and by the time we get done talking, he draws out a feeling in me and an emotion in me. And he makes me feel like I want to fuck. What did I just say? Oh no, wait. He makes me feel like I want to fuck him. No, he's not my type. No. My type has got to be 6 foot tall. He's got to be 7 foot. He's got to be 8 foot. He's got to be 10 foot tall. My reality is that my type is he's got to have all kinds of money. He's got to make at least 7 or 8 figures. He's got to ride a dragon and all this other stuff. And my reality is this is not making sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand why it is I'm feeling the way I feel. And they start to try to connect the dots right there. Because the thing that we're trying to tell you guys, the chemistry that you have, the magnetic charisma that you have, all these things have to come out and make you feel a certain way. And this is why we always saying that most of you guys are showing women everything. And that's one of the greatest issues and problems. You're showing the woman everything. You're trying to give her everything. You're trying to show her everything. But how can you be seen as a mysterious individual when you're showing her everything? You're showing her your cards. You're showing her that you want her. You're showing her you'll do anything to get her. And what I'm saying to you guys out there, what draws the man in and changes everything up is that he always keeps parts of himself hidden. You don't get to learn me. You can't. There's no time that you can learn me in just one setting. It's going to take you years to actually learn just a layer of me. You shouldn't have to know everything about me the moment that we meet. And that's some of the things that are happening to so many guys. Women are just learning everything about you. You have to remain unknown. The qualities that make you alluring and unpredictable, and these things are the things that you don't share. Yes, gentlemen. And in the beginning, which is crazy, they look at us the same. They assume that we're like you because they assume that their pussy holds power, right? They think their pussy is special, where they run into us and their greatest reality or algorithm that they have of average guys is their worst enemy, because they lack some. Listen, do you think that she has to do anything when you roll fruit at her feet? No, she's relaxed. She's laid back. It's kind of like the tortoise and the hare. You know what I mean? The hare, you know that story as kids. The hare goes to sleep and shit, and the tortoise is slowly walking along. And he's like, I'll catch up to that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. They assume that all guys move alike, but we don't move alike at all. Okay, let me see here. We got a question right here. I struggle with assuming when dealing with a woman and think there's blocks like a negative perception of the situation that's causing a false wait, let me look at that again. I gotta look at it. Let me see it again. I struggle with assuming when dealing with a woman. Okay, so you say you're saying you're assuming what? And think there's blocks like negative. No, you are negative perception. Okay. Young man, JB. Again, I don't think you understand and the insight I'm trying to give you that you don't understand is that when it comes to sex appeal, you want a woman to sleep with you, but you don't even know how to get a woman to trust you. You don't know how to get a woman to emotionally trust you. You don't know how to get a woman to sexually trust you because the person that you don't know how to get to do those things recognizes that you don't give a fuck about yourself. You don't value yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You don't see yourself as the guy. Okay? So when a woman rolls up on a man, gentlemen, she sees that a villain, sir, JB, that he has not only a self-image, but this self-image is only one image of him. It's just one door of a million doors of a million doors. But when you don't believe in yourself, you're just one door. It's like you put a door behind on a wall and that's it. That's it. Because you don't see yourself as the prize. And every label that you give yourself, your personality, and all the lies that you created as truth is how you look at or think how the external world perceives you. You give a fuck about how other people perceive you. What I'm saying to you, JB, is that when you learn this game and you learn who you are, it is not based on your reality. Your reality right now is not your truth. You made it your truth, but that's not who you are. That's why your ideal self, is so fucked up. Because you want pussy so bad, your ideal self has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with her interpretation of you. And that's why a lot of y'all guys go towards the looks maxing, the Riz, and all that manosphere bullshit, because this is where they fuck you over. They want you to look at yourself through how a woman sees you. What the fuck is that? Listen to what I'm saying, guys. Listen to what I'm saying. They want you to see yourself through the eyes of a woman. Are you fucking with me? What? Nah, we ain't doing that. We're not moving that way. The way I see myself is how I see myself. And what the world sees me as is none of my fucking business. Listen, none of my business. Because everything outside of my reality is none of my business. Please, come on, guys. Come on. Think about what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying for many of you guys out here, most of you don't see yourselves this way. Most of you guys look at other people and determine your self-worth off of what a woman thinks about you. And that's not the game. You should never allow a woman to look at you the way that what you're supposed to get validation from her. She's supposed to hold on. Okay, I'm sorry I had to put that in there. So you have to get validation from her. It doesn't make any sense. No, it's no. No, Michael, let me explain something. Put a Q next time and put an S on here because I don't want you to say any poisonous shit in this room where you're teaching game. Do you guys want a good reputation or a bad reputation? And I know most of you motherfuckers in your reality, you think a good reputation is going to get you pussy. And see, this is why a reputation, young man, is why you're fucking up. You don't want, you see, your reputation, and this is why you're losing. And I'm saying this to Michael. Michael, this is why you're losing, okay? All right? And what I'm saying to you guys out there, when it comes to the game, why you're losing, and the reason you're losing is because your reputation is based off of pussy. You want, this is what I'm saying. You want a woman to like you, but because you don't like yourself, you want to create this fake, yes, a fake okay, a false reputation. You say false, okay. Nah, well, now I'm about to say, I got to correct your motherfucking ass. I'm about to fucking say. But let us continue, gentlemen. Guys, lines are open if y'all want to call in, okay? No, it's not misunderstood. You got to speak the fuck up and talk clearly like men do, sir. Anyway, as I was saying before, what I'm saying to all you guys out here, okay? All you guys out here, as long as you guys are trapped in your reality of not loving yourself and not seeing value in your dick and not seeing value in who you are always going to be trapped into the world of the good guy. And the good guy is never going to change his reality. You are going to be a prisoner of your own world, gentlemen, and you will never get sex appeal because you're always seeking approval and validation. She is your affirmation. She is your motivation. She is your cease to seeing the world. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying to all you guys out here. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? For all you guys out here. That's why many of you guys are messing up, because you're looking at outside forces to determine your value and your worth. And it is not the outside forces, gentlemen, that I'm saying that for many of you guys out here. This is why what we're talking about is so important, because you're not looking at the game the way the game needs to be looked at, gentlemen. Okay? Listen, I will never tell anybody to not get nice clothes. I will never tell you guys not to strive to work hard and make money. And I will never tell you not to have any flashy possessions. I think when you're doing it the right way, that's the thing that makes you unique. Gentlemen, listen to me. I think that's a good thing. It's saying that this is who I am, right? When you're doing it the right way. But the moment your clothes, your money, your fancy, flashy possessions have to do with some pussy, then you fucked up in the game. You're fucked up because you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it to be validated by a fucking woman. Are we serious? Is this what we're talking about? Okay, JB, question again. He says, is mainly assuming she's not interested in me or talking to guys. It's mainly assuming she's not interested in me and talking to guys. Okay, young man, I know this is going to sound crazy. I don't give a fuck about her interests. Because listen to me. You got to understand what I'm saying. I'm going to show you something. This might fuck with your reality a little bit, but listen to what I'm saying. You should never, ever, ever, ever worry about her interests. Please write this down. Nobody going to tell you this shit. Listen, young man, listen to me. I'm dead ass serious. You should never worry about her interests. And I'm going to tell you why. When you're an interesting motherfucker, do you actually care about her interest? When you're interesting, do you care about her interest? Fuck no. Give a fuck about her interest. Hey, wait, remember, young man, I'm showing you something. Her interests will always be based off the subtotal of every average loser out there running behind her pussy. That's where she's getting her interest from, because they're creating a false and fake narrative. So where you're looking at from your reality, because you're not interesting, you're worried about her interests. That's number one. And I got you, dog. I'm going to help you out here. No knock on you. I'm just showing you a second. Number two thing he said. Let me look at the second thing you said. You said, is she's talking to other guys? Yo, man, I'll probably be the only motherfucker game coach on YouTube. Probably the real Game No Theory guys say it in their own way. So I'm not the only one. There's probably motherfuckers that have game are going to tell you this. Let's just put it like this. I want her to talk to other guys. Excuse me, not one. I need her to talk to other guys, because I need somebody that's going to take her out to those fancy ass dinners, because I ain't doing that shit. I need someone that's going to kiss her ass. I need somebody, because we're getting into sucker me season pretty soon. I need someone to buy her all the gifts and the trinkets. And I need those motherfuckers to do work while I give her nothing but dick. But who are you to place a prison on her? Who are you to cuff her and show her insecurities, man? You can't ever, guys, when y'all learn the game, you'll realize that I'm the prize. And I set the bar. You have to be the bar. You have to be the bar, JB. And if you're not the bar, you will always be influenced by the woman. You'll always be influenced by her. But what I'm saying is that when what draws in the sex appeal? Sexual confidence, but y'all, I can't go sexual because we're not there yet, but let's start confidence right now. Confidence is going to inspire the emotion to trust you faster, because you're not moved by pussy like everybody else. You move differently. And when you move differently, gentlemen, women start to see you different. They start to move different, okay? All right? But also, I keep telling you guys, you got to learn how to listen. Your listening skills are very bad. But see, you guys think listening is just with your ears. You got to listen with your eyes as well. And gentlemen, what's going to shock you, you got to listen with your fingertips. You got to listen with your hand. You got to listen with your lips. And you got to listen with your tongue. You're like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? How do you do that? Because, guys, when you gamed up, you understand her body talks when she's not talking. Her body talks to you when they're not talking. And if you're not listening the correct way, let's say with your hands, and you start to rub right between the inside of her thigh, between her thigh and her knee, and she starts to rotate her hips a little bit, telling you you're going down, bring that finger back up and start rubbing this pussy. You don't listen. So that's listening with your hands. See that? See, you guys just, ooh, it's a thigh. Wow, that's a knee. And go down. Wait, why is she moving her hips? Oh, anyway, that's a calf. And no, listening with your fingertips and your hands is the same thing, because her body can talk to you. You see, y'all guys understand levels of game, but that's part of the sex appeal, being able to listen with several parts of you. But we'll be teaching y'all about that game as well. But let me grab this question. How do you maintain being honest and transparent while still being mysterious? And well, because the most honest thing that makes you mysterious, which is crazy, is that her mind cannot handle honesty as far as I'm not trying to fuck you. Remember, if her reality is stuck in this truth that her pussy is the best thing since sliced bread, what do you think happens to her reality when she runs into someone that actually is honest and saying, you're not special to me, nor is your pussy. And I'm not gonna run and do circus tricks for your pussy. And that's honest. But see, in that honesty is what makes you mysterious, because the algorithm her reality is not used to assholes, jerks, villains, bad boys, cocky motherfuckers, arrogant motherfuckers, selfish motherfuckers. They're not I'll drop my mic. Hold on a second. I don't know why. I need to put another table here. But they're not used to that, okay? See, when a woman hears that truth, and again, gentlemen, you're not saying to her, I'm not trying to fuck her. You're saying to her that my dick holds more value than you by the way you are talking to her and communicating with her. That's what's changing up the game. I don't want you guys running around to women and say, hey, I'm trying to get you to fuck me. I'm trying to get you to fuck me. It don't work that way. The way it works is that she's got to recognize that there are things in you and in ways that you move that she's not used to, okay? All right? See, I don't charm everybody. Now, I'm charming. I mean, you guys, y'all have seen several videos back in the day where I could drive through the drive-through. You remember those videos we used to have where I go through the drive-through, just any drive-through, and I talk to the woman on there and have them laughing and all that stuff and drive up and start talking to them. Y'all see that. Y'all see I'm very charming. But the warmth and the sexual humor and the layers that are behind door number one are revealed, okay, selectively. You make selections. I keep telling you, every woman doesn't deserve your dick, and until you wake up and recognize that you shouldn't just fuck anything and anyone, you'll never have that allure to you, because once a woman can see, smell, or think that you're easy, she ain't gonna fuck with you that way. Because here's her question. If you so easy and you would just fuck anything, why the fuck would I give my pussy to you? Man, nah. She wants that motherfucker that doesn't want to do it. Let's see right here. Let me get to this question right here. No. This is where you're going wrong. This is where you're going wrong. I want y'all to see this. I appreciate what you're asking, but I want to share with you where you're fucking wrong. Okay? See? What a lot of you guys do is you try to tell yourself a lie thinking you're going to hold on to that shit. He says, so if I stop assuming, you ain't, motherfucker. And I want you to think about what you just said. If I stop assuming. But is it actually you stopping assuming? Or is it you that want women so bad that you want to stop assuming for some pussy? Which is why you will never stop assuming, guys. This is deep, guys. We get deep here. See, you're trying to stop assuming that she's not interested in me. She's not interested in you. What? Dog, I'm saying this with kindness. Please understand this, dog. Just be honest with yourselves. You're not an interesting person. So no, she's not interested in you. You've got to manipulate her to become interested in you when you're not an interesting person. Please listen. Gentlemen, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to show y'all the game. Please listen. Please listen. Please listen, gentlemen. This is not being mean. This is a very great question, Jay. JB, this is a great question. And I'm not hammering you or trying to make you feel bad. But you got to come to a truth that you've been living a lie. You're not interesting. Your clothes don't make you interesting. Your body doesn't make you interesting. You make you interesting. But what you're saying here is that stop assuming she's not interested in me. Why are you elevating her? So why do y'all make women so fucking special that you allow them to move your fucking world, dog? It doesn't make any sense. I don't give a fuck if she's... Okay, sir, when you're an interesting person, you just don't care. I'm just going to sum it up like that. I don't want to go deep in it. When you're an interesting person, you don't give a fuck what people find interesting or not. Because if you are interested in me, it's none of my business. And if you're not interested in me, it's none of my business. So what does that mean? I don't give a fuck. But I know I am, and I know I can be, but I don't need to put that out there. Remember, to draw them in, you got to be worthy of the draw in. Listen, we're getting deep here. Don't drown, gentlemen. To draw her in, you got to be interested enough, because what did I just tell you guys? You get the best parts of me when you're worthy of those parts of me. The fuck out of here. Dude, I keep telling you, selective. You give your dick out selectively to certain women. You allow women to laugh selectively. You want to connect with women selectively that have earned that shit. You just don't hand it to them like Halloween candy. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all know what y'all motherfuckers are? And you know, I always got my little bitch about Halloween because I feel like I was cheated in the 70s and shit. It's really fucked up. And I hate you motherfuckers, because when I go to Walmart and see all those costumes and shit, I'm like, fuck you motherfuckers, man. That is fucked up with the shit that y'all have today. We had like a piece of plastic and a fucking, man, fuck it. I'm sorry. That shit pisses me off about Halloween. But anyway, let me explain how you guys are. I'm sorry. I'm on my little tangent. I apologize. Anyway, let me explain something to y'all guys. Check this out. You guys are like that one house that puts a bowl in the middle of the fucking lawn and has a sign on it that says, take one piece of candy, please. You put all that shit in one bowl and says, take one piece of candy. Now, from my neighborhood, when I was in Gaithersburg in Maryland, DMV stand up, we would go to the rich neighborhoods because we knew the big pieces of candy were always in the rich neighborhoods. But there was always them neighbors that want to fuck around and find out. Put that one bowl thinking that we going to honor one piece of candy. Man, hey, dog, you see kids nowadays, a little plastic, that little pumpkin thing, like, hey, daddy, look at this, daddy, look at. Nah, motherfucker. We were planning this shit out. Like right now, around this time before it got dark. Hey, dog, we're going to hit Quist Orchard. We're going to go to Diamond Farms. We're going to hit that housing place over there. I'm going to bring two trash bags and a pillowcase because we about to do some work. I'm sorry, guys. Don't judge me, man. That's, times might be different, but that's just how things were. Let's see here. Let me keep going. Let's see here. Let's see. Got a question. Please put a Q. We got y'all want to make. I'm sorry. I'm running my mind. Okay. You mean take 100? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah. But what I'm saying to y'all guys out here, at the end of the day, for the young man that's saying what he's saying, that he doesn't understand, is that you should never talk this way and feel this way, that you feel like your worth is tied into a woman. That shit that shit is fake. That don't ever be the good guy, because I operate from a place of my own thoughts. I'm driven by me, my mind. I move for me. I do things my way. Now, gentlemen, I've always told you, since I've been doing this, or the internet's been on for you guys, that in the 90s, I always tell you, I always told you the three rules. Don't kill anybody, because they'll get you on the first 48, because y'all motherfuckers, y'all kill motherfuckers. You always have your phone with you, and then what the cops do, because I watch first, they'll ping you. They'll ping where you're at and all this other shit. So, that's the first 48. Don't kill anybody. The next thing is, don't drive past the speed limit, especially in school zones. And the last thing is, do your job that you're getting paid for. Now, outside of that, you can do whatever you want to do. Arthur has a good question for me. Arthur says, so to build sex appeal, does that involve with my drug lab and marketing team first? No. The sex appeal is a mentality and a mindset that I'm talking about, big dog. Doing things your way. Not being concerned with the outside world. You see what I'm saying? And destroying things that hold you back. See, you guys allow fear, anxiety, and doubt to live with you all day, every day. We fuck fear up, destroy fear, and there's nothing inside of us, okay? We move totally different. But where for many of you guys, the reason why you have no sex appeal is because when you see a woman, you're paralyzed with either fear, you become afraid, you worry about rejection. So let me ask you this question. Again, if you are fearful of a woman and you are worried about her, how can she see you as someone she wants to fuck? Gentlemen, I'm not talking. There used to be that song. Remember the song? I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat. Oh, I forgot when it said, oh, they do it me, and I do it on the catwalk, on the catwalk. I think it was in the 90s. Guys, okay, wait, guys, decades ago. I'm sorry. I had to do the math. I had to do the mathematics. I think it was in like the 90s. So, gentlemen, in the 90s, which was like in black and white, where some of you guys are swimming around your dad's nutsacks. Y'all remember this. There was this song, I guess it's on MTV or some shit like that. This stupid ass fucking song they played in the club. It's fucking terrible. So the motherfuckers just walk around, I'm too sexy for my hair, too sexy for my hat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Of all those old aficionados, I'm old as fuck. So all you young motherfuckers, y'all be like, what the fuck is he talking about? What I'm saying is, fuck y'all. What I'm saying is that if you don't see yourself as sexy, then how is she going to have sex appeal for you? If you don't find yourself sexy, you don't see yourself, you don't find yourself fuckable. You don't think a woman should get up on your dick, but it all shines. Yeah. Right there, Fred. Can you give me the date on that? Because I want you to date that. Because again, guys, you know I'm older than this motherfucker. Hey, Steve-O, what was the date on that song? Was it in the 90s? I'm too sexy for my hair. Too sexy. Wait. Is that the 90s or is that the early 2000s? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying when it originated because that shit was like on for a while. Is that when it was? If y'all can give me a date on that, can someone give me? I'm too sexy for my hat. Too sexy. So what I'm saying to you is that the motherfucker in the video just walking around seeing how sexy he is to himself. That's just the analogy I'm trying to give you, but I was just trying to say, see, goddamn, yeah, I told you I'm old as fuck, dog. Yeah. See, yeah, motherfuckers, some of y'all weren't born, dog. Hey, some of y'all like, daddy. So yeah, okay. So I'm just saying, dog. Yeah, it was like, yeah. So it was around that time. So anyway, as I'm saying for you guys out there, so it was a long time ago. So they used to do that, guys. Y'all don't remember. I would not recommend you looking up that song because it's so fucking terrible. You're like, what the fuck is Steve talking about? Anyway, what I'm saying is that the sex appeal that you get is something that you face head on. Okay. You have got to be able to break down every mental obstacle that you have in yourself because the appeal to the woman is, you know what? I've got all these issues and I've got all these obstacles and I have all these things. And through your leadership, which they will find sexy, they can see themselves in a whole different way by how you move, okay? And that's the most important thing in all of this stuff. Let's see here. Is the first step to talk. Make sure you put a Q, VC. The first step to taking women off the pedestal to work on every aspect of your life and comfort. Wait, is the first step to taking women off the pedestal to work on other aspects of your life? Wait. Is the first step to taking women off the pedestal to work on other aspects? Wait, what? Okay, guys, can y'all? Are you saying the first? No. Okay. No. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to tell you something. I'm about to probably break your algorithm. The first step is not taking women off the pedestal. The first step is taking fear off the pedestal, taking rejection off the pedestal, taking anxiety off your throne, taking worry off your throne, taking validation off your throne, taking a thought of low self-worth off your throne, low self-esteem off your throne. And I still ain't say shit about a woman, motherfucker, because it has nothing to do with women. It has everything about you putting shit on a pedestal but yourself. So no, I'm trying to figure this shit out right the best way I can. But no, it is not taking the woman off the pedestal. You have got to take all these other things off the pedestal. Because right now you're too busy waiting for women to believe in you. And as a man, I don't need anybody else's belief. I don't give a fuck. I build me for me. And what women love about that is they love that, gentlemen, they fucking get horny and wet and they love it. Listen, it's like a love-hate thing. They hate it because they love it, and then they love it because they hate it, because they cannot control themselves around a real motherfucking man. It's beautiful. But most of you guys don't see what I'm trying to tell you guys. You're doing all this stuff the wrong way because you're trying to force sex appeal on a woman versus, gentlemen, actually create sex appeal. Okay? And that's what we're saying to you guys. See, your mindset, gentlemen, get your crayons out. Your mindset, okay, when you start to learn the game, okay, you will be rooted in yourself where you're on the pedestal, VC, okay, and you will refuse to be limited by anything outside of yourself, anybody. Now, for a good guy, a nice guy, and things like that, he waits for life to happen to him, hoping that a woman approves him enough to call him, text him, go on a date, hug him, or say, yeah, we can go back to your place and fuck. And it doesn't make any sense. JB. So you're saying I can't stop. Wait, you're saying I can't stop with Susan because I'm doing it for the woman instead of doing it for myself. You motherfucking right. Everything is for yourself. Listen what you're saying. Her, she, her, woman. That's all you're saying, buddy. That's all you're saying. And what I'm about is I'm about me. I mean, what else can I do to be appealing to myself? My marketing team, right? Go to your marketing team. Look, you know what? I got a problem. I'm not sexy enough. Make me sexier. What can I do to make myself sexier? And I don't need to rely on anybody else. I want to do it on myself because I don't need anybody to shape my reality. I shape it myself. I know the keys to my successes because I've created them. My success lies within me. My success isn't a piece of pussy. I don't give a fuck if she wants to. Why do y'all care about? Look, I know y'all get. I don't want to say that shit because I don't want to. I know y'all care about pussy like that, but I'm not, you cannot move in this thing being dependent on a woman. You can't. You should never. The woman should feel worthy of you. The woman should be dependent on you. Guys, when you have game, I told you, when you fucking break and bend that reality that they have, that's where they start to want to be a part of your world and a part of your life because they're not used to not getting their fucking way. Every woman in this world can get her way right now, and that's why she's not fucking with most of you guys, because she can get her way whenever she wants to get her way, and that's why she's not giving you any of that way between her legs, if that makes any sense. Here you go right here. Is it my warrior self to fire the fear, the anxiety? No, Arthur. Arthur, this is a new bottle of my water that we're all talking about Miami, whatever, fuck. Arthur, this water I'm holding, let me show you. Hey, guys, guys, it tastes like clouds. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, I don't know what the fuck is in this thing. Hey, dog, we went to Miami. I don't know. We all were like, fuck it, we got to buy this shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyway, I don't know what the fuck is in this shit. But anyway, this is real, Arthur. Why? Because I can grab it. I can unscrew it. I can drink. I can taste it. This is real, Arthur. I can hit it. I can shake it. Wait, let me make sure it's tight. I can flip it around. See that? Arthur, that's real. The problem is that you're sending your warrior out on a goose chase, motherfucker. Why would you send your warrior out to destroy something that's not even real? That should have broke your brain right there. Why would you do that? Why would you send your warrior out there to do that, buddy? That's what I'm saying. It's not, you're doing the wrong thing, okay? All right? So would you agree a man with game will still get a small subset of women? Stephen G, I don't know. I'm dead. Okay, I'm telling you, I don't know, because I don't give a fuck what I get. I get nothing. They fuck with me. I don't get. What is this thing of getting a woman that y'all guys will? Why do y'all want to run behind women so bad and try to get women? They're getting on this dick. They're getting me, motherfucker. I'm not getting them. So I can't answer the question. Hey, from your reality, I can't answer that question. I don't know. But what I do know is that, like women who get the guys, we got a long list of good mornings and hellos and voice messages and videos and pictures and da. But we don't get women. Who's running the fuck behind a woman? What the fuck does that even mean? But let me get to this guy. Even if you're one of one, the mass amount of women still won't believe and follow a man. Sir, sir, I appreciate what you're saying. And please, this is not going to be mean, because it's going to sound mean. But I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't understand the human mindset. I just never understood the loser mindset from a lens of crying and shit. I don't know why. Steven, I ask you, why do you care? You can't even get one. So why you talking about this one? You ain't one of one, motherfucker. You ain't getting voice messages from women and shit from women. You're not getting that shit. So what the fuck are you talking about? And I know you're not getting it, because Miles always said it. Your language exposes you. I mean, my God, what the fuck is this? Even if you're one to one, the mass amount of women won't believe. Wait. How do you know that? How do you know that? Guys, I told y'all in the other video, I can't really say the names, man. Man, the one that one of my boys met at the baggage claim at the airport, that had her friends that tried to have all of us go to a party with them to come back to our hotels and stuff like that. Well, she was so excited and so upset that they didn't get a chance to spend any time. She already booked a flight on her dime and said, I'm going to come see you. And I'm going to set up the hotel. I'm going to set up the room. I'm going to set everything up. I just want to see you. But see, you don't understand the level of game that I'm talking about, because you give a fuck about the ones that don't want to follow you. But you don't have any that are following you. And that's why you're talking about ones that don't follow you. What I'm saying to you guys out here, why do you care so much about women to a point that you're discussing fucking women that don't follow you? Can you explain that, Steven? I'm asking you. Can you explain that, please? Please? Because I'm not going to agree with you, because your reality is all fucked up. This is why you're losing, buddy. And I'm not being mean to you. Okay? You don't see it. You're passive. I'm a doer. I take action no matter the risk. And I understand that I'm not going to get them all. And I don't care if I don't get them all. And watch this, Steven. I don't care if I get any of them. Steven, I don't give a fuck if I don't get any of them. Because whether I have them, Steven, or I don't have them, guess who I have? Me. The most important thing in my life. And based off of that mindset, that's why we get them where guys like you don't get them, because you don't believe in Steven. You believe in what a fucking woman is going to do. That shit doesn't make any goddamn sense. You guys out there are so passive. You're paralyzed by fear. You're paralyzed by rejection. You're paralyzed by failure. And you worry what other people think. How the fuck does that work? Steven, what is it like being you, dog? My God. What is it like being you, Steven? Jesus Christ. Lord, have mercy. My God. How is it? Now, wait. Yes. 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 I agree. Yes. I'm going to give you an A+. I don't think you realize what you said, but you're absolutely right. Because all I care about, all I need in my life is my, right here, let me point it right there. Right there. Right there. Without this, you'll never understand it. And nobody's ever told you this. I keep telling you, I'm the only YouTuber that tells you this. This is what you need. This is what you need right here. This is what you need. Because with this, it changes everything, dog. It changes your mindset. You're growing because you're willing to destroy the things that hold you back. You're willing to evolve because you don't let the things that you think hold you back. They are only stumbling blocks. This is why. Yes. What is a cult? Oh my God. What is a cult? Lord have mercy me. Young man, let me tell you what a cult is. A cult is something that every man should have in his life. And the thing that I'm telling you that nobody on YouTube has ever told you, and if they tell you, they stole it from me, because I was the one that invented this. A cult, gentlemen, is something not external, young man. Your cult is an internal group of individuals or mindsets that you have that has one job and one job only, and that is to work for you. You can have, you go from the left all the way down, your scribe, your warrior, your film room, second row, your construction worker, my marketing team, my blacksmith, my judicial system. Hey, when you have your core and your one of one, your board of directors, culinary school, guide studio, drug lab comes next. You see the two drug labs right there. You're a detective, your imagination, and last but not least, oh my God, your sexual amusement park. Woo! I love that. Your cult. That's what it is. When you learn the game. And I say, and none of that shit has nothing to do with a woman. It has everything to do with you. And that's what it means. So great question, young man. That's great. And that's what I'm saying. Okay. And what I'm saying to all you guys out here that are trying to learn the game that we're trying to show you guys is that I'm trying to get you to see your life differently. Your life differently. Sexual appeal, she's got to see something in you that, okay, so most of you guys, when you look at validation, okay, the reason why you want to be validated is because there's no internal validation, okay? Your validation is external. Her ass, her titties, I want her to like me. Her ass, her titties, I want her to text me. Her ass and titties, I want her to date me. Her ass and titties, I want her to fuck me. So I've got to sit here and wait for her to give me the stamp of approval that I'm doing the right thing. Oh, I got my first stamp of it. Wait, watch it go. Watch this. It comes like Harry Potter. You know, I'm a fucking geek. So you know that owl that drops a little letter. He's like, oh, there's a letter in the air. Oh my God. She likes me. Oh my God. She likes me. Oh my God. Hey, Rob. She likes me, man. Then the next one flies from the air. Oh shit. Flies from the air. Oh my God. She wants to be friends with me. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Seriously? That's what we're doing here? A man doesn't give a fuck what other people think because his self-worth comes from his actions, his achievements, his growth. Hold on, I got a question right here. Hold on. Let's see here. Sir, send an email. Sir. Okay, let me explain something to you, sir. You've got to wait for PayPal. It says it every game. It's real simple. When you buy something from PayPal, it doesn't go right to us. PayPal has to do their thing. And sometimes PayPal will take a few hours or a couple of days to based on your credit or whatever the fuck you're spending, right? So what you need to do is go ahead and send a print screen of what you paid for and then email it to us. And then once I can see you paid for it, I'll send it to you. See how that works? I got you. Anyway, let's continue. Guys, got a question? Go ahead. We got you guys. As we say for you guys out here, okay? I say for all you guys out there, okay? Hold on. No, well, Big Jeff, that's not the game. Not the game. But anyway, let's continue. Anyway, as I was saying for you guys out there, most of you guys out here where the problem is, okay, is you guys are not taking the risk. And the risk should not be the pussy. You're doing everything ass backwards. Because I'm a teacher, I keep telling you things that no one's ever told you. You want to know why you won't take risks, but why you think a woman is a risk or taking a risk. You know, I'm going to take this risk and talk to her. I'm going to take this risk to ask for her number. I'm going to take this risk to ask her on a date. I'm going to take this risk to ask if she wants to come on my place and fuck. I mean, all these risks that you want to take. You're taking the wrong risk. You're taking the wrong risk. The risk you got to take is a risk to get rid of, again, the failures, to get rid of the anxieties, to get rid of the excuses. You never take those risks. You never take the risk to stop listening to your mind tell you you're not good enough. You never take the risk to listen to your mind, stop listening to your mind tell you that she's so beautiful, she'll never like you. When are you going to take the risk to stop listening to the voice in your head that's fucking you over? Why don't you take that risk? Because in order to grow, gentlemen, you've got to push beyond the boundaries of what you feel is comfortable, gentlemen. Don't be afraid that a woman's going to reject you or turn you down. That's part of the game, dog. Let them, listen, she has a right to say no. She has a right to turn you down. She has a right not to say anything at all. But I got a right to not give a fuck, where you guys give a fuck. See, you guys play it safe. You avoid risk and everything. You're afraid of making mistakes because you think you're being judged. Gentlemen, let me give you an example. I can't tell you how many times that maybe we're out, we're like, I'm with the fellas and shit, right? We're doing something. Like I'm saying, like we're just rolling or something. Now, this is like, not with like the motherfucking wolves and shit. Sometimes I hang out because, you know, like for instance, guys, like, so I do a little bit of gambling. I've always gambled anything with football. Okay, guys, I've always gambled. So that means paper football, I would gamble money. Even yes, paper football. Don't judge me. Paper football, electric football, video game football, you name it. Because if it's dealing with me trying to do it, I bet on me. Now I don't win all the time, but I put money on me. So I hang out with some of these guys sometimes and shit like that. And sometimes we rolling and shit. And they see a woman that they're interested in, and they see me go over and talk to the woman. They start laughing at me because they're so shocked that why would you go talk to her? I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't I go talk to her? And then they always ask me like, well, what did you say to her? And well, why would you say that? And all this other stuff. Someone pull you to the side. See, when some guys laugh at you for what you're doing when you're doing right, someone will pull you aside and say, well, what did you do? And that's them saying, well, I can't understand it because you did something that I've never seen before, and that's take a risk. When you said self-worth comes from achievements, is it me who confirms and validates those achievements? No, not you. It's not you. The answer is yes, but to you, the answer is no. I keep trying to tell you young men out there that are listening to me. Everything you're saying is what we call on paper. Give me a second. Everything you're saying is on paper. I'll get the rest of your questions in 1 second. Give me a second. So everything you're saying, let me move this here. There we go. Everything you're saying is on paper. I'm not going to say me. I'm going to say you. Hold on. Everything you're saying is on paper. So this is you. Okay, I just do this. Everything you're saying is you're wrong right here because you're full of shit. You're just saying shit. This is you right here. This is where I'm trying to show you. All this out here, this is the unknown. All this shit out here is the unknown, which your reality can be when you learn the game. But you cannot learn the game because you're a prisoner in your own mind. And everything you say, even what you said is good, it can also hamper you from growth. Because from here, you think you have the answer when the answer is out here. Yes, the answer is true when you're out here. But as long as you're here, the answer is going to hold you in because you're going to just tell yourself, well, I just solved fucking the time to time continuum or some shit like that. You can't do that. All you just did is your mind just fucked you. And I explained something like I tell you guys. See, most people are the mind is going to make you come up with a quick answer to solve a bunch of shit from here. You have got to be a student of the game for it to take pat. It's not gonna help you here. It'll help you out here. Look at this question right here. Let's get back to your questions, guys. Guys, lines are open if you want to call in. Let me get to this right here. Let me put the number up. Excuse me. Numbers up. Bam. Okay. Let me get to the question. So is the assumption that I make truth come from my mentality. Well, listen. Always remember, young man, your truth is not the truth. Matter of fact, your truth is a lie. Your truth is a lie. But because of self-importance and ego, you think it is actually truth. But if you actually listen to everything you're saying, you can see that you've been living lies. Want to do things for women, impress women, feel this way for women, all this other stuff. So what you're doing is you're doing more damage and harm to yourself, okay? So your truth has to come with a free thinker. So if you look at everything I'm trying to teach you, I'm not trying to imprison you. I'm trying to show you how you can be what we call a free thinker. I'm trying to show you that a free thinker doesn't need the approval. Now, remember, I told you about the job, and I'm not talking about the job and shit like that. I'm talking about outside the job and the three things I always discuss, that you should never seek approval, even from your parents. Yeah, listen to what I'm saying. Even your parents. Even your fucking parents. Because even though your parents may love you, sometimes they want to live through you. And sometimes they take their love that they have for you and they dangle that shit in front of your fucking face and make you do things that you really don't feel like doing or feel, I've seen this in a lot of culture. I'm not going to name the cultures and shit because I don't want to make this a race issue. But I've dated a lot of cultures outside of the Americas that in these cultures that their parents especially for the boys or the sons. Oh, you're going to be a doctor. You're going to be an engineer. You're going to be something like something high. You're going to make perfect grades in school, and you're going to be a straight A student. And if you get a B, that's a failure, all that shit, right? To even as adults, their parents are still controlling them. And this gentleman, I got to be careful with this because I'm not trying to make this you versus your parents, but I'm just showing you depth of game. When you become your own man, you are allowed to think for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with saying, Mom, Dad, I have a question to get more understanding on something. It's cool. But who the fuck are your parents? My parents, your parents, all y'all parents, to sit there and say, if you don't do, was it a video I showed? I was something where a guy tells his mom that he's not gonna go to school anymore to be a doctor. He wants to be something else. His mother fucking disowned him. Are you fucking serious? Fuck you. That's what I'm saying, gentlemen. It's not fair. I'm not trying to start family feuds and shit. I'm saying that when you have game, you are not seeking approval from anybody else. And this independence is what sex appeal is about. This is what makes you attractive to women because you lead yourself. And when you lead yourself, women will ultimately follow because they recognize strength in leadership. But when you are soft and you're a good guy, man, you know that fucking commercial pisses me off. That is so sexist. You know what I see right there? You see that commercial where the two kids, the two boys go knock on the door and the woman comes out the door and hands one kid a Kit Kat and the other kid a Reese's peanut butter cup. And then that little girl comes up and she's got half Reese's, half Kit Kat, and the woman gives them two. Man, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's why our boys are all fucked up now. Because if they flipped the script and there was a guy handing two girls different things, and a boy came up with half, and he gave that. Oh my God, it's so sexist. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. Y'all got to be careful about these TVs and shows and everything, man. Y'all got to stop being the good guy. Stop seeking approval, okay? Because when you seek approval in pussy, you become dependent on the pussy. Excuse me. I get a shake on it. Oh man, I'm on this roll. Tastes like clouds. I don't. I guys. Hey guys. You see? Hey guys, y'all see this? What? Wait, y'all see this? Yeah, y'all see this? Never again. I'm never going back. I already got a 24 case. I'm about to stack my second refrigerator up with all this shit. Now, I might fuck with a little bit of Fiji, but no more of that shit right there. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm on my tangents. I'm sorry. But that's what I'm saying here. Let me get this next question, sir. I apologize. Big says, Steve, if a woman is rude when talking to her, how do you deal with that to say, no. Listen, look what you just said. Great question, young man. But there's the problem in the question. See, you don't realize that you are seeking approval. Right now, in your reality, you are seeking validation. Dog, look, go to a club. Because I always tell you when I walk into a club or a bar, first group of women I look at, I go talk to because all the women are sizing guys up. I taught you that shit in the 90s, still holds true today, except for COVID. But anyway, I'll go talk to a woman in a group of women, and guess what? I introduce myself to all the women, get all their names, like I always tell you. And I see the one I want to talk to. I said, do you have a moment? Can I speak to you for a second over here? And guess what she says? Nothing. Hey, look, some will say nothing. Some will sip on their drink. Some will say, no, thank you. Or whatever they say. And you know what I say? Hey, ladies, you have a good evening. Y'all take care. And I float the fuck off. Because I don't give a fuck. I've done that so many times. What's so cool is that not the one that I was trying to get at. Sometimes her friends double back and say, you got to excuse my friend just to start a conversation with me, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't matter. But I'm trying to show you that it doesn't happen for everybody. We were walking down in Miami, spoke to a few women, and they just kept walking. And we kept walking. That's it. But if you are trying to save face, who the fuck is trying to save face? Why? Big. Why would you try to save face and be cool? Dog, look. You know, when I go to the airport, right? When I'm at the airport, I really dress relaxed. I have my Nike little shirt, my Nike shorts, and I have my Nike flip-flops on. You know, I just wear all my black, right? It's all black. I always, when I fly, I have my little airport outfit that's really comfortable because I just like to relax. Dog, I'm not used to these fucking flip-flops and shit, dog. And I'm walking in the airport and shit, and I stumble a little bit, dog. And I'm telling you. But I get my composure back and I keep moving. You know, the people behind me might laugh. There might be someone over there might laugh, but I stumble. But I'm not trying to save face because I don't give a fuck what they think. And I'm telling you something. So I don't give a fuck if I trip over myself with these new fucking Nike flip-flops that I'm not used to, or me saying something to a woman and she doesn't say anything at all. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. God damn it, I wish I could care. I wish, man. Oh, wait. I wish I could care. I just don't, Big. I hope I was able to answer your question. I just don't give a fuck. I just don't. Question right here. How do you know when you're asking a question, it's for knowledge and clarification, not for... Well, okay, Limitless, what do you mean, sir? Well, I don't... Give me more on that, sir. And guys, don't forget, guys, we are going to have a live show tomorrow morning, preferably around... what is it? 2:45 East in the morning. 2:45 East, riding with the Dean. Don't forget. But Limitless, I need more of that. I don't understand the question, sir. I don't understand the question. Okay, I don't understand the question. Okay, all right. I don't understand the question. Okay, okay. You say the one-of-one mindset. Forget the other dating coaches. Blah blah. They are not like you. You are special. No. Hey, no. FA. No. Watch this. And I'm dead ass serious. I'm not special. You're special. I'm special to me. But what I'm trying to show you is that when you start to love your motherfucking self, you become special. I appreciate the kind words. But I'm going to give you a little pushback because this is what I don't want you guys to do. And I appreciate, listen, I'm not being a dick. I'm being dead serious. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it. But I'm trying to get you to I want you to look at yourself and everything you are the way you're looking at me. No Diddy. I don't know if you're a guy or girl. I'm just saying that. I'm saying that you are unique and you are divine. But watch this one. You're not chosen, no. You're not chosen, and I'm not chosen. Let me tell you something. When your daddy hooked up with your mommy and they had relations, just try to block that out your head. Just follow me. The egg didn't say, well, there's a million motherfuckers. Let me, watch this, FA. Let me go down the list of names to see who gets to enter my egg. See what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying about chosen, but when it comes to this, you wasn't chosen. Let me tell you what you was. You was driven. You didn't give a fuck. You were one thought, one mind, one way, and said, fuck everybody. You were everything that I'm talking about. You were everything that I'm talking about. Everything. You just forgot that you were everything. So no, you were not chosen. You got here. Never listen. As long as you listen to me, this is the last thing I want to say to you. Don't ever knock yourself like that. You are not chosen. You were driven. That's why you're here now. Nobody got you here but you, motherfucker. And excuse my language, you're late. I'm just saying. But I appreciate what you're saying. But I just want to let you know. I appreciate what you're saying, but I just want to break that down. Because that's the mindset we want you to have. To think beyond what you see, feel, and know into a new reality of the unknown. But I do appreciate what you're saying. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the kind words. Let us keep going. So, as I said, for all you guys out there, okay. Let's see here. Okay, so as I said before, guys, got questions. Lines are open. Make sure lines are open. Got a queue. Ask. We got y'all covered. But gentlemen, what we're going to talk about? We're going to go a little bit longer, but we're going to talk about. But guys, don't forget we have a live show. What you call it? Friday morning, 2:45 a.m. for all you guys riding with the Dean. You know how we do it. We always love to say thank you for everybody outside the Americas. We like to do something where y'all are awake. So I always like to give you an hour because I'm already up anyway doing what I do. But I'm going to do it while I'm driving with y'all motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying to y'all guys out there. But no. Watch this one. Your brain didn't explode, young man. Your brain or your mindset just evolved a little bit. It's not an explosion. You're just expanding. That's all it is, young man. But I appreciate that, Sam. Appreciate that, sir. But gentlemen, let's get back to what we're saying, guys. Please listen to what we're saying. Soak this up. Is that what gives you the sex appeal, gentlemen, is the belief in yourself. But you cannot fake this. I keep telling you. I will always credit women on this because we don't knock women, and always keep it a buck with you with women. I always tell you, and gentlemen, I always love to give you the analogy, and I'm gonna give you this analogy, but I want you to watch the analogy. Okay, it comes from Queen's Gambit. You always know it. For those who know it, y'all know it. But for y'all who are new, I'm gonna show you how cold women are. And I'm going to show you how cold the woman is, where you cannot fool a woman. And I don't know why people think women are dumb or they're ignorant or something. Women are gamed up. Because if you want to know, because a lot of y'all guys are asking me, well, Steve, what is emotional perfect pitch? What is emotional perfect pitch? Hold on, let me bring in Arthur real quick first, and I'll show you what emotional perfect is. Arthur, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, this is Arthur. How you doing, Steve?
Hey, what's going on, Arthur? What's up? How can I help you, buddy?
Hey, yes, sir. So I'm trying to see if I was seeking approval.
Yes.
I know I made a mistake, so I'll tell you what I did. So
Okay.
I set a date up with a woman over the text for the time and place.
No. Wait. What did you? Let me hear what you said to the woman. What did you say to her?
Oh, so I put my bid in.
Okay, so you gave her time. Okay, and then what happened? What happened after that point?
Then the second message, that's when I set up the date and time of when I want to see her. And I told her that I wanted to get to know her in an intimate way. And I told her at the time and place for a coffee date. She then apologized and told me that she had to work that day and she's not going to be available until next Tuesday and a week after that. So I said, oh, and she was off that whole entire day, but I wasn't available during the day, but I was available after work. So
what did you tell her?
Yeah, so I said that's cool, but I switched from a coffee date to just grabbing a drink.
Wait a second, big dog. Why didn't you just say that's cool? I got more availability later on tonight. Why don't we see each other later on tonight?
I didn't want to seem desperate.
Sir, why is leadership desperate to you? What do you mean seem desperate? If you were free, why not just let her know you were free?
Right.
No, that's not what I'm asking. You thought, what do you mean you thought?
I thought that, excuse the background, I'm currently at work, but I thought, having patience and just want to have a date first, and just taking that first step, then building a connection.
What's wrong with why not build a connection with leading her ass and letting her know that I'm free?
I didn't think about it that way.
Come on, dog. This is how freedom works, dog. You let freedom ring. This is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's how it works. Okay. So I don't understand. So what happened? What happened?
She didn't text me back. She just left me on red. So I was just trying to see, just to learn a lesson from that interaction.
Well, wait, what did you say to her again? I'm not going to be free on that day. What did you say to her?
I said that's cool, and I told her that we could get drinks over at it was a bar in the downtown area, like downtown city that was nearby us, at a time and place.
Okay, so what's the problem? All right, what's the problem then?
None. I thought by me switching up from a coffee date to drinks, I thought that was me.
No, we're not. It's not switch up. You're switching up your time. If you can't make it on this time, lead her and let her know. Look, I'm the prize. Look, if I can't make it on this time, look, I can't make it in the morning, but I have some free time in the afternoon. And I know that might make your schedule a little off easy, but the way I'll make it up to you is by giving you extra
hugs and kisses.
There you go, extra hugs and kisses. Come on, it's an easy layup. I put you in a perfect position.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, how you doing? Well, I can't do it in the morning time because I got da-da-da-da-da. All right, that's cool. Well, hey, you know what? Well, I can't do it in the morning, but guess what? I definitely can see you this evening. And I know that, please, check your schedule and see if you can make it, but I'll make sure it'll be worth your while because guess what? If you can find a way to come see me, hey, I will make sure that I will get with my people to make sure find a way to give you an extra hug and a kiss when I see you on our date. That's it, man.
Wow.
That's it, man.
So so you're speaking in the language of being the prize.
I'm the fucking prize. Wait, yes. Okay. Wait. Right. What other? Wait. Let me try like you.
Well, I was thinking. My name is Steven, and I'm a Leo, and. From my reality, I mean, you're so beautiful, you're so attractive, and you're so lovely. I was kind of wondering, I'm not getting sad or anything like that. I just don't get turned down by you. But I was wondering if you could find it in your heart to go out with a guy like me, because I've never been out with a girl.
So what the fuck you want me to? What reality you want me to be in, dude?
Okay, I see you. I
mean, come on, man. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't understand. It has to be from this game, son. It has to be from this game, man. Come on.
All right, I'm at work right now. I'm gonna definitely tap back in. But I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll throw you back in, dog. Thank you for the call, big dog. Let me go ahead and answer this man's question, man. God damn. He's like, Steve, that's from your reality. I'm like, what the fuck? Really? I don't understand that shit. Guys, got a question? Go ahead and put a Q. We got y'all, man. Like if you were having a conversation and I would ask you a question to see if I did something right, which is validation. Dog, that student. Okay, let me help with this. Okay. Sitting in the car. My mentor tells me to go get a cheeseburger. Well, he tells me to sit my bitch ass there and don't get up. I'll be right back, motherfucker. Close the door. Goes, gets himself some McDonald's. I ain't have no money to get any McDonald's. And then he gives me some pocket change and tells me to go get a cheeseburger. Do I not listen to him? Am I seeking his validation or am I following instructions, buddy? Dog. When you're with your mentor, okay, all right, and if you did something right, so what? It's expected. You're not gonna get a pat on the back. But I'll tell you this much: I have one of my clients that is fucking making a massive change, man. His change that he's making is so massive, man. It's I don't even know who the fuck I'm talking to, man. He's starting to come around the bend and make a change. You see what I'm saying? Hold on a second. All right. Yeah, he's going around the bend and trying to make a change. So, private message. Read your private message in your green. Anyway, so anyway, as I was saying that don't seek validation from your mentor. Is there to help you. He's not there to be your buddy or your friend. He's there to get you to change what you think about yourself. Okay, buddy? Okay. Can you provide some examples of making statements while carrying on a convo with a woman? Well, all right, KJ. Only KJ, because KJ asked a question. Only KJ. KJ, throw some a woman say to you. Anything. Hey, KJ. I usually could blindfold myself, but I'll put my hands behind my back. I gotta post what you say, but I'll wait for you to post it. Tell me something, KJ, a woman can say. Just tell me something that she would say to you. Just tell me something, and I'll give you an example. I got you. Just KJ. KJ, you give me an example, and I'll be happy to give you and let you know. Okay. Just let me know, but I'll continue. But you let me know, and I will definitely answer your question. Okay. I just need you to. KJ, I need you to just give me an example of what a woman will say, and I'll show you how it works. Because the way it works is that I believe in me. So I'll give you a simple breakdown and all that other stuff if you like, okay? But as I say, for you guys out there, if you got a question, please put a Q. Lines are open, and don't forget, guys, we have a live show in the morning, 2:45 Eastern Standard Time. Riding with the Dean, guys. We back on it. We were in Miami. Couldn't give y'all one before. Could not give you one before. But, most of you guys out here want the sex appeal. But wait, hold on a second. Let me grab this question. Sorry, area code 973. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
Hey, Steve. How you doing? This is KJ.
Okay. Oh, wait, you say it's KJ?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Hey, KJ, can you get off your speakerphone, please?
All right, no problem. Got you.
Yeah.
All right, can you hear me?
Oh, perfectly. God damn, wait. Do you have an iPhone or Android?
Yeah, I got an iPhone, man.
I see. Yeah, I knew there was something wrong with that shit you had, dog. I knew because you're like, hold on, let me see if we got it. See this.
Funny as hell, man.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That's funny, Steve, because I actually got the 16 Pro Max.
Hey, now look, I told you if you take the sticker off that 16, it's gonna be a 4, motherfucker. Don't do it. I don't want to break your reality. Do not take. I know someone on that shitty phone is like a 16 on that bitch. If you rip that sticker off that motherfucker, it's gonna say iPhone 4. Because y'all are not technically advanced yet to have Android and Samsung. But that's a whole different story. I'm sorry, dog. So, sir, please, okay, so give me an example of something a woman would say to you, sir.
All right, so let's give example could be like if I'm sitting down with her and she asks me like, what is something that you find attractive about me, or how's your day coming along?
Okay, stop. Wait, something I find attractive about you, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, she wants to ask me that. So this is what I exactly say to her. First off, I'm sorry, you got me all wrong. I'm sorry. When did I say that I found anything attractive in you? I don't see anything, and it's no disrespect. I mean, you're here because you do have my curiosity, but I've always known the notion that attractive is what attractive does, and I believe that attractive is a woman that moves a certain way. You see what I'm saying? Big dog. See how I did that?
For sure.
Right.
It's just that because I hear a lot about you saying that, like, focus on a lot of statements and questions, and my whole thing was like. It's just like how to like continue that like extendedly.
Well, I am working on something right now that's going to do that. I'm still putting it all together. I'm still working on it. But once it's done, I'm gonna have something to show you. Mouthpiece 101. I'm gonna show you everything that I did when I was When I was when I was a lad. Is that, I mean,
Right.
Right. But anyway, so what I'm saying to you is this. Here's a question, real quick. So tell me something else a woman could say to you.
Another something someone could say to me. Okay, what's your intentions with me?
Well, the honest truth is I don't know what my intentions are with you because I don't know you very well. And the reason why we're in this spot right now is because I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm going to see in you or what I'm not going to see in you. But if you think my intentions of sleeping with you that's the point, no, I'm not that guy. I don't need to take you out and try to impress you to sleep with you. I'm not that guy. And honestly, if you really want to know what my intentions are, is actually to see if you're worthy enough to get on my dick. What? I'm dead. What? Give me another one. You see, I'm just, this is flow. What else? What else could you give me another one? And gentlemen, he's just pulling these out of the air. So I'm just showing you how game works. You don't hear me asking any questions, do you?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Right.
I see what you're saying, man. You kind of just connect the statement to pretty much what she says.
No,
and
I
just kinda
connect
let it flow.
but I'm the statement though. I'm the statement.
Right, I got you.
Yeah. If that makes any sense. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, no doubt, Steve. I appreciate it. I'm gonna definitely look out for, this the product you're looking out.
Now watch this. I can move it one step further. One thing that drew me closer to you. Now I'm gonna scoot closer to her. Now watch this.
Right.
Is that one thing what I find attractive in you, because I know you brought that up, is the fact that a woman that follows instructions. I mean, look at you wearing black. I find that very attractive. A woman that listens and follows instructions. Even though I know black isn't your favorite color, if learn about it, black might not be your favorite, but you wore black for me because I instructed you to do that. That's attractive to me. See that? I can go back and swing back around and hit that other one. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Right. Okay, young man. Any other questions you got, buddy?
No doubt, Steve. I really appreciate it, man. I've been really listening to your content, man. I'm really taking some notes and really appreciate everything you're doing, man.
Nah, it's all respect. Anytime you have a question, just call, okay, my brother?
Thanks, man.
I respect to you. Great call. Great fucking call. Guys, lines are open if you want to call in. Appreciate all you guys out there. Appreciate each and every one of you guys out there soaking up this game. But as I was saying for you guys, I think I was getting back to the young man's question about validation. Yeah, I was always okay. So when I started learning the poetry, I had to write poetry to work on my mouthpiece. I had to learn poetry. I had to learn kissing. I had to learn eating pussy. I had to learn sex. I had to learn and open doors through the imagination. I had to cultivate smooth and seductive and nasty and kinky and dirty and give them their own office space, their own lane, but also cultivate them to utilize them when everything was right. But I never saw validation limitless from my mentor, if that makes sense. I never sought validation. So the validation that you're probably looking for is something different, okay? If you work at a corporate job, is it still taking a chance on a real dream, even though I didn't want my coworkers knowing my goals? Wait a second. If you work a corporate job, is it worth still taking a chance on my real dream, even though I didn't want? So Sean, I don't understand what you're talking about. Sean, I don't understand what you're talking about. And please know this at the end of the day, that don't put your information out there, man. In corporate jobs, people are ruthless. They'll smile on your face and they'll do anything to step over your ass to get that promotion or that position. So be careful about who you talk to, okay? And who you discuss things with, okay? All right? That's what I'm going to see. That's what I'm saying. Good. Wait, good. Good. Yeah. So what I'm saying to you, Sean, yeah, so don't give information out, okay? Don't tell people your secrets and things like that. Always keep that confined and concealed. Gentlemen, got a question? Please put a Q. Lines are open. We are discussing sex appeal and the importance of sex appeal. And we're talking about how to change your reality. Gentlemen, if you can change your reality, you can win, okay? All right? Steve, it's so fire how you do the woman's statement followed by the reply and flow. Well, because I am flow, Mo. I always look at everything. Again, the beautiful thing about the game, which you guys will see as the more of a student you become, it's just gonna come to you. I can't explain how it's gonna come, but the more it's just think about it, Mo. It's more about connection. The more connected you are with yourself, the greater the flow. But the only thing that can slow the flow down is questioning yourself, anxiety, or any kind of having some kind of emotional pull that yanks you down. Okay. Do you start to write poetry with that? Well, it depends. If I have a beat in my head, I'll have it. Or if there's a word that comes to my mind, okay? That comes to my mind. Anything that comes to my mind or something like that, right? Okay. So it just all depends on what's on my mind at the time and stuff like that, okay? And for many of you guys out here, as I was saying, Mohab, most of you guys out here, I try to teach you to have a belief in yourself. And the more belief that you have in yourself, you will have an allure. And that's the thing that we want you to do there. Women are fascinated by men, and they're fascinated by assholes, and they're fascinated by guys that can tell a woman no. And the fascination itself is beautiful because the man or the villain or the asshole is not bound by a need to fit into what a woman. Remember, I keep telling y'all, every woman. Oh, I got to do the Queen's Gambler thing. I got to show y'all that. But every woman, okay, has perfect pitch. That's why I see I'm old. I forgot. I need to talk about perfect pitch before I get into what I'm getting into. I need y'all to see this. So if y'all haven't seen this, y'all need to watch this. So if you guys ever want to know what perfect pitch is, I'm going to show you in this clip right here what perfect pitch is to a woman. Now I'm going to show you how cold they are and how y'all are fucking up because y'all think that they're dumb as fuck. Okay? So in this clip, I want to show y'all, okay? I want to show you this clip, okay? For you guys out there, you know this comes from, Queen's Gambit. You know what I'm about to show you. Now, I'm going to give you an example of what's happening there. This little fucking girl, so cold. Again, this is emotional perfect pitch, okay? So what I mean real quick, but I'm not going to show the clip yet. I need to show you this. So what you got to understand about women, okay, like in Queen's Gambit, this ain't the clip right here. I'm just going to explain it. What you understand about emotional perfect pitch is that they can see the moves that you are going to make before you even know how to make them. But they know how to move, interact, and act to lead you exactly where they want to move because when you are running behind them, you're playing checkers to their chess. Now, with all that being said, I want you to understand that when you're texting her, going on a date with her and all this other stuff, she's looking at the board. She can see every move. Every time you want to take her out to dinner, every time you compliment her, every time you say something, she can see the moves. But where does it start? It starts with emotional perfect pitch, okay? So what I want to do is show y'all this clip to give out an example. This is emotional perfect pitch.
Check.
Bet. I've moved my queen to rook 4. Check.
The bishop blocks.
Queen takes king's pawn.
Castles.
Knight takes knight.
Mate in 3. First check is with the queen. The king must take. Then the bishop checks on knight 5. And his mate next.
Sweet Jesus.
Sweet Jesus it is. And Jesus ain't got nothing about it. But what I'm saying to you guys, not to scare you guys, and I'm not trying to blow the heads up of women. I'm just being honest with you. But we have sexual perfect pitch. We have game perfect pitch. They only have what they are strong. Their strength and their strong suit is femininity and emotions. That's why they have emotional perfect pitch, meaning that they know what you are before you even open your motherfucking mouth. They play dumb to act like they don't know they know what you are, but they try to give you a chance in hopes that you're not what I hope you are. Because if you are that thing, you're going to have to work for this pussy. You're going to have to take me on a date. You're going to have to kiss my ass and do everything I want you to do because I'm not going to give you none of this pussy. But you can have my time. You can have my friendship. We can hang out and I can hug you and we can talk. I mean, you can do all that stuff. And what I'm saying for all you guys out there, you said, would you consider a layered chessboard with different? No, boxing. No. There's only one layer because you create the board. Now, like Star Trek, it can go in different layers of different types of pitches, but women only have one. Their algorithm knows the emotional perfect pitch of the male that doesn't believe in himself. This is why there's no sex appeal with women with average guys. Now, they can grow to like somebody and they can grow to love somebody. But I'm just sound, listen to me, Box, it's going to sound crazy. I want her to resist fucking falling in love with me. I want her to resist being attracted to me. I want her to resist it versus, I guess I want her to say, this motherfucker's dangerous. I shouldn't be fucking with him. No, fuck that. No. I'm going to hold out. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show him that I don't need him in my life and I'm a woman and I got this. You want her to resist the temptation because the more resistance she gives you versus the acceptance of feeling sorry for you. See, a lot of women feel sorry for you guys. Oh, I'm Roger and I'm a Pisces and I find you pretty. Why do you like me? And why did you give me a chance? And was I big enough? Well, did you have an orgasm? And she's like, motherfucker. they feel bad. What I'm saying is that I want her to resist me because resisting me is actually bringing her into a new reality. Nobody wants to leave comfort, do they? Okay. She's got the perfect emotional perfect pitch, right? The little girl do, king to rook 5 and da. And I got your mate in 5 moves. First, the king will do this and you will do that. Then I will do this and you will do that. And I'll do this and mate in 3. That's how they think, right? But what happens when they meet us and their mind goes blank? What's the move? He ain't going after my pussy like everybody else. Why doesn't he care about me? Who does he think he is? Does he think he's God's gift to woman? Fuck him. I don't like him anyway. Who does he think he is? Little short motherfucker. He ain't shit. See that, Boxing? That's what you want. But you guys want, oh my God, that is so sweet and so kind of you. You're such a good person. And Boxing, get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants that from a woman. Nah, fuck that. You want that woman to be like, fuck you. I don't have to listen to you. You ain't God's gift to women. You think you're going to get this shit? Because at that point, you're moving something in her. And then guess what? Girl, you ain't gonna believe what that motherfucker did today. What did he do? Girl, I mean, trying to talk to other women, thinking I'm gonna like him because he's like, girl, why don't you just fuck him? What you talking about, girl? You attracted. Why don't you just fuck? Girl, I don't like that motherfucker. He ain't even my type. He all big, he's short, and he don't even got the look I like. You know, girl, I like guys with muscles. And that's, you see what I'm saying, guys? That's why you want them that way. You want them to fucking want you, not because you're playing games with them. We don't play games with them. We don't play games with them. Gentlemen, you never play games with women at all. It's just they recognize your indifference. You know, the fact that you don't think about them like that. Listen. It's kind of layered, okay? It's kind of like a drug. All right, so if we're looking at layers and we're looking at drugs, again, let me just go here. Let me just go here and try to show you. Okay, this is the woman right here. Let's say this is the woman right here. All right. The problem with most of you guys, let me move this over a little bit. Here, let me move this up a little bit. All right, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Oh shit! No, let me scoot that shit up. Come on, Steven. That's good enough. Problem is, you guys are operating from the surface. And all you're trying to do is you're trying to attack whatever you can in her to get the pussy, right? You're trying to, let me show you guys. You're trying to attack. You're trying to do everything you can to get between her legs, to break down that bridge and all that other stuff by trying to get the pussy from her, gentlemen, right? So a motherfucker with game is not trying to attack. You don't attack. You do something different. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, I kind of moved that away. Let me show you right here. Hold on, let me show you. I can show you right here. What you do is you change the perception. You don't attack from the surface. Most of y'all, I know it's all crooked and shit. Hold on, guys. Shit. There you go. So you guys try to attack from the surface to get the woman. But when you try to attack from the surface, she's controlling how you attack. So she's got the high ground. I'm saying I would give her enough influence to bring her outside. Instead of being a red W, she will start to, that W will switch to a blue. While this one, excuse me, gentlemen, is red. Sorry. Put it wrong. There you go. Because there's no influence, gentlemen. And this is part of the problem. You've got to be able to bend the reality. You've got to stop playing by the rules and all the other stuff, okay? Okay. Climb on it and ride it. Climb on it and ride it. It's a new song. Climb on it and ride it. Even if you're covering up your face, you can get on this and ride on it. So, well, the emotion is in a place that women don't even know. Women don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because they never had anybody. Guys, I'm sharing this with you. Women don't know this shit. This is the beauty of the game. They only know two layers, and that is conscious and subconscious. They do not know emotion. They are driven by the emotion, but they cannot control the thing that drives their behavior. But I'm showing you that you can get to the emotion without trying to manipulate the woman, and she will want you to be a part of herself, if that makes any sense, sir. That's what we're saying to you guys out there. Guys, we're going to do a few more minutes. Guys, lines are open. You got a question, but we are breaking this down for all you guys out here to see the differences and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, the way I'm trying to get all you guys to see and come from at the end of the day is from independence. You have to free yourself of what it is you're holding yourself back from, okay? But I'll tell you why. Let's talk about why they love us. Let's talk about why they love us, why they want to fuck with us, why they want to fuck us and be around us. Because we intrigue them. We intrigue them. Hold on, let me get a question. Jazz says, So would you say that guys can take emotions out of the equation if you can conquer yourself? Would you say that guys can take emotions out of the equation? Well, there are no Jazz. There's nothing wrong with emotions. We're talking about being emotional. That means something that somebody's doing to you that's triggering your emotions to make you feel some kind of way. So the guys, they can't take what they don't know. They don't understand this. Okay. So women love, and this is the thing that opens up their emotions. Their emotions love a person that has a sense of mystery. He doesn't reveal everything about himself. And it's not because you don't want her to know things about you, but you realize that she earns things. You know, it's kind of like graduation. I like to use that term sparingly. Graduation is kind of like graduation. At graduating to learn things, but the thing that so almost if they like a dog, I don't like no. You talking about a man like Jazz calling. Just calling because I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Jazz calling, please. Just calling real quick while I'm talking. Calling out. I got you. I'm trying to understand what you're saying because I don't understand what all that like shit is. I don't want to like a woman. I don't know what the fuck is a like. But Jazz calling, and if you can, we can explain that to me. But women love. It's not even a woman that loves it. It's something that happens on. Okay, so as I told you, on subconscious levels, that sometimes you don't even realize you're breathing, right? But on the level that we're talking about, the unrecognizable level that she's on, she doesn't realize that she's becoming more connected to us by how interesting we are and how intrigued they are by us. And that it's again, I keep telling y'all, it's waking up thinking about you, going to bed thinking about you, and thinking about you in between. Now, which fucks a woman's reality up. A woman listen to me, you know what they would say? They would say, Steve, you're full of shit. I don't wake up thinking about nobody. I don't go to bed thinking about, because I tell them you've never met a man. But anyway, let me get this. 607, turn it down the back. Is this Jazz?
Yes.
Okay, Jazz. So you're asking me the question about if they like a person. What do you mean like a person? What does that mean?
Like, I mean, okay, so like, is the intention supposed to be like, if like the taking the emotion out of it? Would it be like if the person, like, I guess is trying to, I don't, like, you say that the woman's emotional, right?
Yeah, and that's what makes you a woman.
Right. So I'm just trying to understand from like the man, like the emotion part. Like that's
That
the part
has
I
nothing
think
to
I'm
do with. That has
confused
nothing
on.
to do with you. Nothing at all. There's nothing. There's no emotion whatsoever.
Okay, so being able to like separate the I guess liking the person from.
No, I don't like you. I like me.
Right.
I don't. But I
Which
don't want you.
inevitably you're supposed to like you, right?
Yeah, but I don't want you to like me.
Okay.
Like get it. You liking me would put me in your reality where you're in control. Terry, turn that down in the background. If that's
sorry.
Turn it down. So what I'm saying is that if I try to get you to like me, that means I'm saying that you have more value than me, and I've got to manipulate you to get you to do something that if you are not doing it on your own, then you're not the right person for me. I shouldn't have to trick you, force you, beg you, or lie to you to get you to like me. I shouldn't have to.
Right. You should just be your true and authentic self.
But but that's on the other side of your reality. You don't get that in your reality. You get everybody telling you what you want to hear because they want that ass.
Right.
Not to say you're a bad person. I'm just saying that from our reality, you're gonna get a person say, you gotta work for me. You gotta work to get my time and attention because the benefits will outweigh anything you get from your reality.
Okay.
So then where's the part about the conquering come into play? I'm kind of confused.
Wait, what, the part of the conquering?
Yeah.
Well, because you haven't been conquered yet.
Okay.
You haven't submitted yourself. You don't know you've never been in love before. You've been in the thought of love.
Right. Like the questionable phases of you're right.
Right. But those come from the perception of TV, romance novels and all other stuff, fantasies and shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you never wanted someone so bad that it hurt. What I'm saying is, this is the depth of what I'm talking about. So if I was going to see a woman, right, and I hug her, she would tell me, I miss you already. Like there's never going to be enough time in the world. There's just not enough time. And I feel every second that I'm with you, we're going towards me saying goodbye, and I want to try to slow this down as much as I can, because I want to savor every moment with you. That I'm saying, like literally, like waking up with me on your mind. Grab your phone to see.
So is that almost like having like real estate, I guess, in the person's head?
Oh, no. You got to give me real estate. I can't ask for real estate. You got to remember, you got to trust me. And then from the trust, you got to then give me emotional trust that accept me in. See, trusting me is not going to give me real estate, because you can trust anybody. But connecting with me on a level where you can explain your expression, how I feel. Telling me things that, there's you, Jazz, right? There's you, Jazz. And then there would be you with me, Jazz. And you with you, because I don't remember, Jazz, I don't want to get to know you right now. Like, say we were on a date, I wouldn't want to get to know you. But why is that? Because you are the subtotal of them. Because all you have is a script. Okay, I'm gonna tell them what I do for a living. I'm gonna tell them what I'm looking for. I'm just gonna answer.
There's got to be that. So what you're saying is there's got to be that deep level of you telling someone something that like you wouldn't tell someone else, as like a trusting factor.
Right, a part of you that, watch this, without me lying or manipulating or doing anything, where you start to share you. Remember, I always tell you women, you have bricks, right? You have a wall up from all the guys who probably hurt you, lied to you, manipulate and deceive you. So you're on edge. And most of these guys are trying to do everything down to try to take the bricks down from the other side, right?
Right.
I'm saying I want you to be with me by taking those motherfuckers down yourself, because you love how we operate with each other. And then when you're taking those things down, you're going to start telling me things and expressing things that you would not share with the average guy because of the feeling that you have with me. Now, that doesn't mean sex, though. That doesn't mean
right. I feel like there's non-sexual communication.
Oh, no. Well, this is not right. Well, no. Watch. No, you can flirting. You can flirt.
Right.
But that doesn't mean we're fucking. That means that means, because again, that could be a test. I mean, you could probably say, let me see if this guy's for real, because all he's talking about is, hey, baby girl, I ain't like those other guys. And you know what? I want to see the beauty in you, because you are an African queen, and you are so beautiful, and you are so gracious, and you are a Nubian god, and you're a prince of all princes. And I want to take my time and put my feet on that throne of yours. And we're like, well, yeah, but you are so fine. I love looking at your body. Hey, baby, let's go back to my place and fuck. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You that's what I'm saying. So sometimes when you flirt, it could be just testing the waters to see if he's actually that. So it's levels, but you never got to sexual trust before. That then unlocks the unrecognizable. Well, I'm saying that, yeah, you may share how you like to have sex with a person, the positions you like and all that. But have you actually really talked about what it makes you feel like to feel it, not just to you talk about, but I'm saying on the depth that when you're with that guy one of one, he's going to bring out something in you that you've never met before. Because give me an example. Let's say You have to get personal. Like just name something, just to get an example. Like you got a moment in a trigger, right? There's something that triggers you to give you an orgasm, right? You know there's a button or a thought or something, right?
Yeah.
Let's say it's a balloon. I'm not wanting to know what it is. I'm saying, let's say it's a balloon, right? Like, just give me an example. You think that is you're hoping a man can reach that point. I mean,
with anybody, right?
Right. You only can reach. Okay, so let's look at that point right there. But what you don't understand with us, that point is ground zero for you, because that's your beginning. Because hitting that point, I can hit that point without even putting my hands on you. Right. So I can hit that point. So if I can hit that point without putting hands on you in a sexual way, what happens when I put my hands on you, put this body on you, put this lips on you, put my mouthpiece on you, but also be able to have the listening skills? Remember I was talking about earlier, I listen with my mouth, my lips, my fingertips, my hand, and my eyes, because your body can talk to me. Your body can speak to me, right? So
your body can say things that like you can't express with words.
Right. But see, I know how to listen. I got perfect pitch, with sexual perfect pitch. I know how to listen. So with that is that as I learn you, I then can add on to the flavor of you. You know your trigger. Like, okay, give me a trigger. Don't give it out. I mean, just make one up. Just make a trigger.
A certain smell.
All right. So what would that smell be?
Lavender.
Well, what if I made you? Okay. What if? So what if I let me see, where's my other one at? Where's my baby at? Where's my either my allure or my black allure? Where's my here you go, my blue. I got my two blue. These are my go-tos. So I got my black allure, which is my blue. And then there's my allure, right? So I know you like the smell of lavender. I know that could be a triggering thing, but we can start off with lavender. But that can be the beginning of other doors that we can open up to let lavender be the key to unlock a door to trigger new things in you, to keep going up, to keep pushing your sexuality as far as we can push it, to show you that, see, all along, think about what you've been doing all your life. All your life, not all your life, but you know what I mean? When you become sexual, all that time, you've been waiting for them to come up or catch up to you, because you're saying, okay, I can get me off, but do you have what it takes to reach that or get me off here? And not on the physical, because all they're trying to do, all they're thinking about is, let me be lavender to you on the physical, but they don't take the time to be lavender mentally, and then add the physical, and then unlock a door. So that lavender on the physical and the mental will be a key that will unlock a new door that you've never crossed over. But you will want to cross it over with me, because I'm going to expand not the lavender, but expand what you and I can be together. That's the depth of it.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Well, I try to make sense sometimes.
Like you're making it to where it's more of an enjoyable thing, to where it's more I guess easier for her to feel comfortable enough to drop the bricks.
No. You're gonna want to run away. You're gonna want to run away from it, because it's the unknown. You're afraid of that. All your life you've been used to running shit, and all of a sudden you want to do things, think about things, move. Okay, you've seen Purple Rain, right? Yeah, that's lavender. Lavender was the moment. Well, it had to build up. So the lavender started at the mall, but it built up. They were fucking in the barn. You know, when they went to Dove's Cry, you know, they were fucking. You know what I mean? They were. It wasn't just get on the bike and we go ride home. You know what I mean? They kind of showed later on what they were doing at that. Right. So the lavender The lavender happened afterwards where she brought him the guitar. Remember, she took her money. She said, hey, look, she said, you know a good pawn shop, Morris? He's like, why? I'm looking at buying a guitar, right? Didn't think about her bills or anything. Went to, hey, look, took her money, went in a cab, went to the mall, bought the guitar, then took it to a place to box it up, wrap it up, get on a taxi, pick that big thing out of the taxi cab, drag that bitch all the way to the basement and bring it to him, and was excited about that shit.
Right.
I mean,
because it was something that he wanted, and she felt like she took the bricks down herself enough to
she wanted to
feel comfortable enough to get
him.
it.
No, she wanted to please him. Because she knew no one else was doing it. It's still there. Nobody else did it. So what can I do to out or override or outdo all the other women? That's when her debit card, remember that's what Zach say, that's when her debit card starts working.
Yeah, that's
because
when
she's like,
her debit card works too, right?
That's when she's like, you know what? Because of how he makes me feel, me giving him pussy is not going to show him anything. It's me showing submission. It's me showing that I'm fucking with you. It's me showing I'm on your team. Okay?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that most women are waiting for a guy to catch up to their fingers and their dildo, basically, right? And their mind. So it's those three things that you got to catch up to when they're on the physical. But if you get her on the mental without the physical, you still can unlock that door. You can still be connected to someone with your words alone.
Right.
And that's
so is it all about just being able to like tap her mentally without like physically touching then?
No, I want to, to me, it's about, I want to conquer you. But it have enough arrogance to leave you off better than where I left you. Because if I drop you and stuff, you're going to be better off than where I left you. I'm going to leave you better off than what I found you. Because I'm going to educate you and elevate you. I'm going to teach you some things. So I'm going to set you right for the next guy. But you'll always be loyal to me. It would always be mine. But
so then in a sense, you're kind of that one in her mind. Like when she goes back to think about you, you'll always be, I guess, that one that got away in her mind.
The one of one.
Yeah, like the one of one that got away. Like,
no. I didn't get away because I'm never going.
Well, no, because I mean, if she didn't follow what you were supposed to do, then essentially you got away.
No. I'm not going away because I didn't get it because I'm still stuck here. Even though you will never get my time and my attention, and I'm out.
The candle's not left in the window anymore.
Hey, here's a candle. Ain't no candle.
Yeah.
Right? I'm still on your mind. I'm the standard.
Right.
I'm never going away. I am fitting all to you. I ain't going away. You can do everything you can. I am not going, because something is going to trigger it. Whether it be Halloween, whether it be the way I did something to you. But the worst part about it is, all right, so think about this. It's fucked up, but it's true. I'm going to be honest. So let's say lavender, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So is it like every time that she smells lavender or she's around lavender, she just has those like thoughts of you again?
Master the bedroom.
Okay.
You want it because, you can't stop doing the thing you've always done because that's who you are. That's your hobby, right? So now that I have laid and attached my seed to that thing that you always will do, when you think lavender, you always think about me. Hey, look, do you think you're going to stop masturbating? No. No. You ain't going to, hell no, you ain't going to stop. Now, maybe you'll, maybe if you do it 5 times a day, you might take one off or something, maybe because there's sometimes the pain of trying to get him out of his mind. But when you start playing with that, when you start playing with yourself, I'm on your mind, even if you're not trying to think about me.
Right, because it's always going back to that time that that I guess that special moment for you. Almost.
Right, and even if you're with somebody else, he'll never be me. He might be lavender on the physical. He'll never be lavender on mental and physical. That's where I got the edge, because I connected to you on a level in which you wanted to share your world with me. He was trying to pry that door. He was with a crowbar trying to pry that door. Come on, girl, tell me something. Come on, give me that chance.
Yeah.
Because I gave you the thing they don't give you is free will. I will always give you free will, baby girl. You will always.
Because you made her feel more like a woman and like she was, I guess, safe around you and a part of what you had going on, to where you became that safe, I guess, kind of like that safe haven almost.
No. I've always been the safe haven. You just have to realize I am the safe haven, because you got to do all the calculations in your head. He hasn't manipulated me. He hasn't lied to me. He hasn't deceived me. He hasn't begged. He hasn't bugged me. He hasn't harassed me. He hasn't done anything.
He doesn't send me unwanted dick pics.
No dick pics, nothing whatsoever. He hasn't done any of those things. All he's asked is for me to talk to him when something's on my mind, whether it's good or bad or indifferent.
Yeah.
And accept me for what I'm saying and not judging me for it, not laughing at me, not using it against me, or using it to get between my legs. So do you think your reality can actually accept that? It can't, because all your reality knows is every guy you've been trying to, that's all they do to try to fuck you. But this guy right here, he ain't even trying to do that.
He's not doing any of that, quote unquote, as you call it, dirty macking.
Yeah, ain't dirty man. And matter of fact, he's encouraging you to see other people. Please go see those, because I promise you, the more you see them, who you think you're gonna be thinking about?
Me. Well, you.
You, me, yeah, me. Right. Wait. Am I telling you?
You, the other person,
right? You motherfucker. Am I telling you to stop seeing them? No. Who's gonna make that choice on their own?
The female, because
you got
course, because she's got the free will.
She's got the free will. I win, and people may think I'm losing. I win
because you're constantly on her mind, no matter what she does.
I am a constant. Yeah, motherfucker, I am. Right. I win.
Yeah, you become the standard that she's used to.
I'm all things. Because at that point, she'll never get me out of her system. This is why, okay, Jazz.
So then that goes with the conquering her then.
Well, yeah, you
dead conquering
right.
the situation.
You motherfucking right. Because Jazz, how many times have you heard a guy, since you probably, I was maybe in high school or out of high school, whatever you've been fucking, we don't need to know, that he's talking shit. Girl, you can't handle me. Girl, you better watch out and all this other shit, right? And you were like,
oh yeah, no, I've had a lot of those. I've had
a
lot of those that'll underestimate it, and then it happens, and then they're just like, ugh. Then it's just like, well, that wasn't as good as you thought it was.
Now, watch this. Now I come to you from my reality. I say, hey, Jazz, before you decide on before you take this next step, I'm going to give you a chance to get out of this, because I don't know if you're ready for someone like me. I don't know if you're ready to love me.
But then when does it become too much? Because if I just dealt with another guy doing that, then wouldn't it be too much then if you came along and did the same thing then? Or
no,
I mean, even if you did, go through the proper steps.
Jazz, nobody's going to do what we're doing, because nobody does what we do. Nobody moves the way we move.
Okay.
You've always been in control of all these motherfuckers. You've been in control.
Okay.
So you've been running shit from your reality. So it's a total different thing. I'm saying to you, like all those guys saying, I'm giving you a warning. I'm saying you have to make sure this is what you want, because if you go past this point, there's no return. It's like the mob. Once you're in, you're in. So this is your chance right here to walk away right now, and we be cool. And I'll give you a warning, because if you get past this point, you're fucked. And I'm telling you, and you know what you're gonna do, Jazz. It'll be a trigger. I heard this. Hey, I heard this before. I remember the last 5-10 guys said this shit, man. What? And you'll be like, psst. Hey, why you gonna do it? Psst. How y'all women do it?
And then all of a sudden it
Roll your
happens,
eyes.
and then you around the table talking to your girlfriends like, oh my God, he's got me.
And I'll be like this. Oh.
Right.
I'm just saying that I'm doing it out of honesty and respect. I'm saying that you don't want to fuck with me, because your life is never going to be the same. Because I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. Look. I know what I'm capable of with just my mouthpiece alone. So I'm trying to get. Look, I'm trying to say, listen. It's like. So
now what happens? Okay, so say for example, you lay all the groundwork. She becomes fully submissive. She, I guess, follows your program. Everything's laid out, whatever.
Yes.
What do you do if emotionally you gain feelings for her, and she might gain feelings for you then?
No. I manage emotions. I manage your emotions. I don't fall into love. I fall into respect. I don't do that love shit. I talk that a long time. That's for y'all. It's women that y'all fall in love. You know what I mean? I fall into respect.
Women do.
No. I know that. But you see, you don't. Again, Jazz, your level of love versus level of love that I'm talking about are two totally different things. Because my love hurts on depths, and I'm gonna hurt you, and I'm not saying they're good. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I'm just saying you're gonna be hurt. Because the way you're gonna feel when you miss me or think about me or want me near you is going to bring not a bad pain, but an uneasy pain. And so I'm gonna hurt you in certain ways, but it's not gonna be like the liars and stuff. It's just that the drug that I'm gonna hit you with is gonna be so deep that you're gonna need me all the time. But here's the thing. What pisses them off is that if they're on my program, I still want to be happy. They're going to be happy with me. But if you're on my program, you're on my program. You're on my roster, you're on my roster. It's cool. I'm cool with that. If I let you on the roster. Now, if you're on the roster,
because she's still got to do what she's got to do to even make it to the roster to begin with.
Yeah, you got to work. Yeah, you got to work on that shit.
So she might not have fully made it to the roster, but
no, guess what?
She's got potential to enter the roster.
Right, because she's got my attention and she's got my time.
Right.
That's good. That's good. She ain't on the roster until I decide she's on the roster. But what I'm saying is that this is why we don't put them on the roster. Because sometimes, like Jazz, maybe you want to get married or have a relationship or a family or something, right? So I've got to make sure this is my job, not your job, because you don't know this. My job is to be around until you hopefully find, okay, I'm what you're looking for. I know I'm what you're looking for, but you can't have me. You can't have me. But I can't be selfish and keep you on. I've got to make sure that, look, I need to make sure and find out what it is you want as an end game. Because maybe you want a relationship, maybe you want to date someone exclusively, maybe you want to do all these other things. So I've got to make sure that I don't interfere and fuck that up for because I can fuck that. I can fuck it up for the next man. But see, with the game, this is why we keep trying to tell guys.
Which kind of goes into breaking her down, like,
because you never met me. I'm gonna set the bar. But this is why I want you to find and date and enjoy yourself and do what you want to do, because I don't want you to feel tied down to me, because you're going to be tied. There's going to be a part of you tied down. And that's the thing that controls you, the emotion. You'll never meet another. The way I'm going to make you feel, my mind, all this stuff. You'll never find a motherfucker like me. But you can find him, because you could. But I've got to keep it a balance where you can find some kind of happiness with somebody. Because I'm not
even if it's not you, right?
But the pussy will always be mine. It would always be mine. But I respect that. But guess what? I'm not going to interfere and stop you, which is going to make you mad. So you're going to get mad at me for doing the right thing. See, it's crazy. A lot of women always say, I want a guy to do the right thing. And you get mad at the motherfuckers that do the wrong things, but you don't get mad at me for doing the right thing. You don't get mad at me for telling you to go date people. You don't get mad at me to tell you to see other people. You don't get mad at me to tell you go ahead and, if you want to be with that guy, be with him.
Wear that red dress right there, because that would look sexy.
No. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm trying to help you along, but you're gonna take it as I'm trying to push you away. And your emotions.
But see, that's where the emotional side of a woman comes from. Because they see it as, oh, well, he doesn't want me. He's pushing me to that person.
No.
And should I even really mess with him?
Wait, no, because I'm doing the right thing though. I've never manipulated and deceived. I'm saying that if this guy who's been begging you, because I ain't gonna beg. I mean, they doing the opposite.
You're too proud to beg, right? You should inevitably be too proud to beg.
I always beg me for me. I'm just too busy to beg me.
Of course,
So what I'm saying is that I'm not pushing you away because I don't want you around. I'm just saying I don't want to get in the way for something that you can have. But you're not going to see it that way. You're going to see it as because I always talk about I get bored with women. I dismiss women and get rid of them. If you bore me, I'm just gone. I mean, I'm on to another town. And I always have one foot out the door, whatever. But I'm saying they're going to think that that's the reason. Like, okay, if some women, if I don't talk to them in a day, they think they're gone. They're worried. Like, why didn't you talk to me? Well, I'm giving you room and space. I want you. I am addictive. I can be an addiction because I know what I'm doing. Remember, I told you, conquer habit addiction. I can be an addiction.
That goes with your emotional. Well, not your emotional. That goes with your perfect sexual pitch. Then, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're gonna be addicted to me. I'm an addiction, but I've got to be the AA people to your addiction. So I got to make sure that you come in, you're addicted, and now I'll give you a little bit of something. You can get a little bit of the fentanyl of me, but I can't give you the whole prescription because we've got to calm this down and we've got to control this thing because you're expanding your world, your mind, your feelings, and it feels so fucking good, and you feel so good around me, and that's cool. But I'm kind of fucking it up for everybody else because the standard and the bar is so high that you're not even gonna give anybody a chance because I set the bar. But I've got to be cool enough and respectful enough to know that you want
to not damage you for the next person.
Well, yeah, but you're already damaged. You're going to be damaged. There's no. That's why the warning. That's why the warning is there. The damage is there. I am going to fuck your world up for the rest of your life. It's done. I'm not going away. And that's why we're so fucking arrogant. That's why we always tell, that's why I don't worry. I don't trip. I'm not bothered. I can just be me because I know what I bring. I know what I can do to your world and your life that no one else has ever done. That's why when the guy asked, do I feel bad when a woman turns me down? No, I'm the fucking opportunity. And that doesn't knock on the woman. She just never met a man that can fuck her world up. Oh, man.
Right.
And the way I love to make you come. The positions and the thoughts and everything. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that every orgasm is a level of connection. Every hello and every compliment is okay, Jazz. So all day you have guys calling you sexy, saying you're beautiful, and all this, right? You hear this all the time. Yes, I know you do. Come on.
Yeah.
Be on, right, okay? Doesn't carry any weight. You hear that? You hear that shit so much, you're like, whatever. Meh, whatever.
I'm just like, thanks for the compliment.
Yeah, because it's not coming from a man. See, once it comes from a man, you be like, oh my God.
Yeah, because I mean, males always give you that, like, they look for a specific type and they're like, oh, that girl's so beautiful, like, she's a baddie. And
this is the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Right.
I'm gonna cherish this moment. You know, I always learn from my mentor, because I always ask, he was always talking about it. He was telling me, he asked me when I was, still a student. He's asking me, I want you to pay attention to something. Now, this is junior high school. When you go over a girl's house, now remember, times are different. This is different than it is now. So
yeah, I'm 38.
Yeah,
so
right. I'm only talking about my time. I'm not talking about now. But so when you go to a woman's house, they're either going to have a wilted flower or something either on their wall or next to their little diary. The guys back then, they had diaries. I mean, they probably did have the shit on the phone or whatever now. But he has way.
Yeah, this generation, they Apple
Yeah,
IVs that they got, they probably putting it in their little notepad.
It's like, have you ever asked yourself, why would someone not, the rose is dead. Why would they keep it? Because.
But see, the woman attaches the sentimental reason to it.
Exactly. So this is what he was saying. So if they can hold on to a rose because it has sentimental value, what happens when you become the sentimental value between her ears? Oh, it's over. Or her heart.
Oh yeah, no, it's over. Definitely. You're like right. you have like the biggest real estate possible
so if
spot in her mind.
Right. If you can get there with any woman you talk to, and I'm not, because some women will run and they be scared and they run off and whatever. It is that you can't get them all. I don't want guys to think they get them all. But
right.
If you know you're that guy, you just don't give a fuck. I don't.
The ones that got away, you're just like, okay, fine. I mean,
they lost. They missed out. They got away, but they actually
because they missed out.
Right. So that's like, okay. What is this analogy? It's like a child walking up to Walt Disney World, the amusement park, and turn around and just going home. And don't even know what's inside. Now, they see and they can hear the rides and the screams and they can see. They can see what's inside, right?
Right.
But they like, nah, I don't want to go there. I'm just gonna go home and relax. They don't know what's inside. The Harry Potter shit, the rides.
They don't see what the screams and the enjoyment and everything else.
And sometimes the screams and enjoyment scare them off because they're like, what is that noise? Hey, look. My fingers and my dildo don't make me scream like that. What is that noise? That's coming from a deep place do they actually move like that? What was that?
Right.
Okay, wait. You remember where Harry met Sally? That's exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. You remember she was at the table.
Yeah.
Having an orgasm, right? He's making all this noise. And what did the older lady next to her say? Can I get one of those?
I want to have what she's having.
There you go. That's what exactly. So guys, they don't know what. Hold on. Guys, write this down. Look up the orgasm scene from a movie called When Harry Met Sally. I think this is before the internet. It's called When Harry. I think it was in the 80s. When Harry Met Sally. Wasn't that in the 90s?
I think it was in the 80s.
Yeah, it was in the 80s or the 90s, guys. I keep telling you, there's stuff that happened before the internet. So
I think it was like mid. I want to say I think it was like mid 80s, like early 90s.
Yeah. Look it up, guys. When Harry Met Sally. Look up When Harry Met Sally orgasm scene. And they're at a diner.
Yeah.
And she starts to like make all these noises.
She's just like grabbing the table and she's like convulsing almost, kind of.
Right. Okay, they said the early 90s. But it was so powerful that the woman beside her never heard anything like that before. Never had anything like that before. That's why she said
1989.
1989. Thank you. 1989. So that's what 1989. So that's what I'm saying. Remember, guys, this is before the internet. I keep trying to tell you there's so much game for the internet before red pill. I keep telling y'all. But Jay, what I'm saying is that when a woman can see, hear, and know what another woman is going through, she's gonna want to be a part of that. And they will even share. That's where Zach comes with the sharing part.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen it to where like my girlfriends have been like, you know, I didn't think I'd like this guy at all, but you know, he rocked my world. And it's like, you know, I wouldn't normally say let's share a guy, but you know, if you want his number, you could call him, and it just kind of turns into everybody calling him.
When she said she would never do that, you know what I'm saying? I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never do this.
No, I'm sorry, Steve, but we girls think about sex a lot more than guys do. And we're okay with, I mean, certain women, we're okay with like passing the guy to the friend to let the friend try it. You know, it's like, it's how guys always say it's no fun if the homie can't get none. I mean, it's no fun if the girlfriend can't get none.
No, Jazz. But they're not ready to accept that because they can't accept that y'all like, the guys today, they can't accept that y'all like to fuck. You're allowed to fuck. But Jazz, some women
just don't want the connection. We want the sex.
No,
like that's it.
Right,
like,
but Jazz,
leave the emotion on the pillow and just kind of, you know.
Right, I get you, but Jazz, here's the thing. What I'm saying is this is where they get wrong. Your finger and dildo count is higher than any dick count you'll ever have. There's never, and they're looking at the wrong numbers. They need to be more jealous of your dildos and your fingers than another man, but that's the problem. These guys, they can't accept.
They're too shallow to understand that, like, yes, you know, women think about sex too, and I mean,
all the time.
Most women nowadays, we don't really care about a man's body count.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some women that'll be like, "Oh, you've had way too much," but you know, the common everyday woman isn't sitting around thinking about that.
Right. And that's what I'm saying is that we respect it. And again, I don't understand people looking at like y'all. We don't even know you to even talk that way. And I listen. I always tell guys be cautious and careful, but you know they do what they want to do. But you know, to wrap it up with you, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, they haven't met what we could be. And the more they can become that and feel that, they'll be loyal to the dick. They'll be loyal to it. They'll do anything for it, and they'll be happy to do that shit.
Yeah.
And that's why we do what we do.
So would that almost be like following your program then?
No, you're not on the program yet. We got it. Look.
Well, no, I mean just for like the because like don't you have like a like set of like I guess programs that they have to follow before they make it to the actual?
They have to be worth my time and attention, and they got to follow directions and little light things. But so
that's like a so that's almost like a pre-roster then.
Well, I won't say okay. It's the same thing you fucking women do. All right, let's keep it a buck. You women herd all these motherfuckers in the same little stable and shit. And all you do
like they put them like women. I'll be 100%. Women do put men on like little small tests to see if it's you know
right. And what I'm saying is that you decide, okay, you know, he's gonna be my friend. This guy's gonna be dinner. This guy's gonna be my bills if I want to. Not saying you do, but women do that. If I want my bills paid, if I want that new shitty iPhone 4, that guy can buy that for me. If I want some clothes, if I need a shoulder to cry on, if I just want to hang out with some guys, you women know y'all do. And again, I mean, you probably
no, you're totally right. They do.
I know that. Women don't want to admit
they
that.
Put them through a whole vigorous roster check and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
You damn right. But what I'm saying is that we do the same thing because every woman doesn't deserve my dick. And everyone, just because she wants to give it to me doesn't mean I have to give it to her. And just like with you, just because these guys want to fuck you doesn't mean you have to open your legs for them. You ain't gonna open your legs for every fucking guy.
Because I mean, if I'm not attracted to you sexually, then I'm just not attracted. Then
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's like if a man's not attracted to a woman, he shouldn't have to do anything if he's not attracted.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for clearing it up for me, Steve.
All right. Well, Jazz, anytime you want to call about these sexual conversations, please call and we got you. Okay.
All
right. So I'll throw you back in. Appreciate you, Jazz.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
All right.
1,000.
All right. 1,000. All right. So, guys, again, that was a great conversation we had, gentlemen. So hope y'all guys are able to soak up this ism in this game. But I base everything on movement. I base everything on thought. And I base everything on the smiles that they have on their face that they can't hide no matter how they try to cover it up with their hoodie. They try to cover it up with a blanket. They try to cover it up with anything and crossing their hands and everything. It just doesn't matter. But the game is based off of so many facts out there, guys. Guys, you know when you know. But when you know, you just just be responsible with this, okay? So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm saying, man. No. You don't want to suit. You don't want to be me. You want to be yourself. It's not about being me. It's about being yourself. But that's what we try to show you right here, guys. Get your pathway. Become a student. Get your pathway. Send us an email. I've got to get ready to go. I got some coaching to do and all this other stuff. But stay on the back end. Stay on the back end for a second, and we got y'all. But everybody else out there, man. I want to say to all you guys out there, if you got any last questions, please ask. And I want to say, Jazz, great dialogue. Q&A was good. I'm gonna have to break up some of this stuff, but guys, I'm going to be trying to understand what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on some more shorts for you guys. I'm going to start kicking out some different shorts to push y'all minds better. Okay. All right, my brother, I got you. I will check that out. Give me a second. If you got it, I got you. As soon as I'll check my email. I just focusing on y'all guys, but listen. We did a good 3.5 hours, guys. Don't forget tonight. It's not tonight. 2:45 Eastern Standard Time. Riding with the Dean. You know we're gonna ride for about 1:45, guys. Just ride it on out like we always do, baby. We're gonna ride it out, answer questions. You know how we do it, guys. So no, the game doesn't sleep, guys. I am going all in. I am trying to get this done by the month of November to get the access to the app. That I'm gonna have for you guys. Let me see if let me see something. I don't think I can do this right now. Let me see if I can do something. Let me see something. Give me a second. That's it right there. That's gonna be it right there, just to show y'all guys. We can't enter, but that's that can show y'all that's it right there. This is gonna be the thing that's gonna show you your mouthpiece, the game. Okay, you'll be able to enter, but this is going to just to show you that I know y'all hear me talking. It's been years of me working on all this shit, but I can show you this. So this is going to be it's a lot of depth in here. So I just wanted y'all to see that. So that's how it's gonna look. Okay, this is how it's gonna look. But let's see here. Let's see a question right here. Why focus on being the one that hear? Why focus on being the one that hear what's on her mind? Bomb. I'm not trying to hear what's on her mind. I don't give a fuck what's on her mind. I'm saying that when she recognizes I'm not you, then she's going to start to share things that she has never shared with anybody, which gives her a greater connection to me. If you want to fuck someone, fuck somebody. But I don't care what's on her mind right now because she is a subtotal of people like you. So I don't give a fuck what she's thinking and all that other shit. But I'm going to expand her world. The more she realizes I'm not you and she can trust me, she's going to open herself up more and start to share herself to me. So it's not about what's on her mind because her mind, you see, the thing that most of you guys understand, her mind is going to share things that you don't even understand right now. You can't even comprehend because you're so surface right now that all you see is a body, but you don't see the depth or range that a woman that follows you and how you can open her mind and leave her off, dog. It's totally different, okay? Yes, unfortunately. I just shit my break. Hey, look, I'm not saying it can. It's just like, Steve, man, we gonna be on that iPhone. That shit gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna be on the iPhone, buddy. You'll be able to get it on the iPhone. But look, guys, listen, gentlemen, please, gentlemen. If you're not going out, go to the website and work on the trick or treat game, okay? You can do that now. Because let me tell y'all something real quick for all you guys listening. Right now, there are going to be women who are in college and single women. And they're going to be a group of women. That's all the women going to go. Look, because all the husbands and boyfriends are not going to want to go out. So they're all going to gather around. They're going to have some wine. They're going to walk. They're going to wear little outfits and all that other stuff. Guys, I showed you the videos way back when we're taking photos of it and all that stuff, have a good time. Guys, have fun. Guys, have fun. Go to Walmart and get a costume. Have fun. Doesn't mean you're a pedophile, nothing like that. It's just that you have fun. It's not for the children. The children are going to okay, look, the thing is that you want to give those children a fun experience to come to your door to recognize their little costumes, okay? If you see a princess, bow to the princess. If you see a pirate, how you doing? If the little boy has a lightsaber, have a lightsaber fight with him. See, let me explain what y'all sticking the ass motherfuckers where y'all lose at when motherfuckers be game. Because I'm not doing that shit for the children, and I'm not doing that shit for the women that are intrigued by me or the college girls are intrigued by me. I do it because I have fun. Stop being a little stick in the ass. And if somebody comes knocking on your door, a child, be nice. Hey, the little child, or, the children at these points would love the validation, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with if you see a fairy. Oh my God, is a fairy? Oh, that isn't pretty, and it's okay. You know what, young lady? That is a beautiful costume. You know what? Let me give you something. Here you go. You see what I'm saying? It makes children feel good about themselves. So that's why I want to say that to you guys out there. I want you guys to have fun with this. When you see that little man, even if junior high little motherfuckers come up to you, you be nice to them. Oh my God, you're a B. All right. You know what? I guess, I'm gonna probably give you an apple and joke around and give them something and let them go about their way. Let them know when they get to your fucking door, you're fun, man. You're fun. Turn out the lights, put some spooky music on. Hi, have fun with it. You want to know why? Because you don't know who is. Now, you're handing a little candy to the kids, but you don't know what's above you. And I'm telling you, man, those women and those college girls, they love a motherfucker with imagination. Because if you do the trick-or-treat game right, you give that little kid their little candy. And then you do what I teach you to give to the adult. Give them some candy. Not candy, but some candy. That's what I'm saying to y'all guys, man. I just want y'all to realize that. Guys, I've showed you all the time, man. Even when she comes over. Remember, I showed you my old house that we had. Where we had the big ass witch in the middle, when she comes over. I've always showed all you guys that Halloween, have fun. I don't care if you don't celebrate it. Fuck you. It's not for you. Let these children enjoy the time where they get to dress up and have fun and knock on your door and get a treat. But also make sure when you gamed up to make sure that you give that college girl or that woman or the group of women that dress up themselves a special treat. That's the game. But now, if any of you guys going to the club right now tonight, make sure y'all get to the club Halloween game and go ahead and pull these women that are dressing scantily. This is the only night, gentlemen, this is the only night since August. I told you the new women that come in. All these women get a free pass tonight to dress like whores and sluts, show their ass and titty in their body and some scantily and have the most fun. And where you motherfuckers gonna be at home doing nothing? Well, Steve, I don't celebrate Halloween, so I don't celebrate that pagan holiday. And that holidays, man, fuck you. We ain't talking about that shit. We're talking about going to a club and enjoying women that are scantily clad, dancing and having a good time. But the only difference is you are pulling women and you're not walking around as a costume contest. You're actually using your costume to show women how creative you are. And then November 1st comes around, you start spitting that ism, you win, guys. Remember that, okay? But please, okay? And gentlemen, if you have children, for all my guys out there, please check the candy. But guys, do not let your parents do what my parents did to me. My motherfucking parents, my mom, you know what you do? I have all my little fucking candy. You know what that motherfucking, excuse me, mom, I'm sorry if I say motherfucker. You know what my mother would do? My mother would make me dump all the candy on the bed. And she gonna sift through all that shit and get all the shit she wants, and then put all the candy in a bowl, put that fucking bowl on top of the fridge, and tell me I have one piece. Shit, come on. Now as I got older, I got to keep my candy. But I'm saying as a kid and shit, she'd have to keep the candy all high up and stuff. And then it's funny when it all comes down to the shitty candy, you know, the candy corns and the fucked up candy and the fucked up like black and orange wrapper. Ain't nobody eating that shit. You just throw that shit out. But what I'm saying to y'all guys out there, have fun with Halloween, gentlemen. Wear a costume, get some horror music, give the child a fun experience, and reward the children. You know, even I don't care if it's a baby. I'm telling you, most of the girls are going to dress up like princesses and all that other stuff. That's just how they are. But it makes their parents feel good that you're making their child feel good by recognizing the costume that they're wearing. So have fun with this. When the little girls come up with the little costumes, bow to the princess. Oh my God, I'm not worthy of being with the princess. Princess, allow me to give you some candy. Man, they love that shit. This shows personality. And I'm telling you, that same personality will carry over to them adults. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling y'all guys. I'm just letting y'all know, man. What time is it? What time is it? I'll try to make an appearance because I've got a few things I got to do, but I'll try to make an appearance. I just need to know because I definitely got to vote today. Today's my day to vote. I got to vote 10 or 11. So that's 10 or 11 East. Yeah, I'll probably come in. Just tell Boxing to give me a lead, and I'll come in there. I'm gonna come in there a little bit while he's doing it because I want to spit game because I want to show you how much game. There's so much game in that movie, and I'm so glad Boxing's doing it. So let me know. Tell Boxing to send me the link, and I'll definitely show up for a little while. Can't show up for the whole thing, but I'll show up for a little while to talk about it. Okay, I'll show up in the room. Just Jazz, just have Boxing send me the link. And I'll show up in there, okay, for a little while. Yeah. Or send it to me. Yeah, just send me the link. And I'll come in for probably 15, 20 minutes while in the middle of it. So let me know what time it starts. I kind of know when shit's about to jump off. But then I'll jump in for about 10, 15 minutes, okay? So, yes. But what I want to say to y'all guys, man, listen. It's not about if you don't celebrate, okay? It's fine. If you don't celebrate Halloween and all that stuff, I get it. But let's push our fucking thoughts aside. And for those that are celebrating it, allow them to have fun with it. Enjoy the experience. I'm telling you guys, game isn't everything. And this is an opportunity. If you at home, I'm giving you, nobody on the internet is giving you game to pull women while you're handing out candy. Nobody's giving you that game. We're the only ones giving you the game to pull women while you're handing out candy. Just follow it, set it up. You only what? You got like 4 hours, like it's about to get dark. And you know what? It has never rained on Halloween. Guys, it's weird. Has it ever rained on Halloween with y'all guys? It's not. It's weird. It has never rained since I was trick-or-treating. Well, no, since I was trick-or-treating, it never rained. I never got rained on Halloween. It never would. You know, I just want to tell y'all a quick story real quick. Let me tell you why Halloween's such the most fucked up day as a child. For y'all who don't celebrate it, and for us back in the day. Okay, first off, we get these little shitty ass costumes, right? They're all plastic. They have a rubber band on it and shit. We put it on our fucking bitch ass faces and shit. But let me tell you what's so fucked up. So you wake up in the morning, right? Go to school, right? And then you at lunchtime with all your friends. Yeah, man, we gonna go here. We gonna go there, man. Yeah, we gonna meet up at this time and all this other shit, right? And god damn it, this is the one day of the year that time goes so slow. Guys, y'all know what I'm talking about. All y'all go trick-or-treat. Y'all know the time goes so slow. Hold on a second, 647. Not only does it go so slow, Once my mother got home, oh my God, we had to eat dinner before we went out. Mom, come on, man, it's getting late. You know you over there. Hold on, Matthew, hold on a second. You know it's getting late. You sitting there eating dinner, motherfuckers knocking on the door. Man, they out trick or treat, man. What we doing, Mom? Come on. And you, my mom, you got to finish your plate. Oh, motherfucker. And sometimes she made liver. Yes, see, my mother is Cajun and all that shit. So they made liver. I used to have to eat liver with onions over rice and shit. So I had to eat my liver and shit. And I couldn't go out. Then all of a sudden, man, when I was gone, and guys, man, I used to dress up as football players, man. I had to take that shit. I would get all sweaty shit, man. Fuck, man, I'm tired, man. But anyway, Matthew, last call. What's up, buddy? How can I help you?
Yeah, what's up, Steve? Could you give me some advice on the Halloween costume? The last time when I went out, there were like some females.
Motherfucker, what do you mean advice on a Halloween costume? I gave you that on September 15th. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I want some help with some scenarios that I've run into.
What do you mean
there's
scenarios?
There's some who think that I'm an actual fortune teller. Like I actually do like the tarot reading.
What is the scenario you're asking about?
Like how should I interact with the women who actually think I'm an actual fortune teller? Like
look at what we have here. How you doing? I'm just an old fortune teller. How are you doing today? Motherfucker, you act like an old motherfucking man.
So stay in character no matter what. Because even
no. Welcome to the fuck are we doing? What are you supposed to be?
Even those who think like who will like see me and say like I believe in God or like some random shit like that.
Hi, fortune teller. Bitch. You hold the role, motherfucker. What are we doing?
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Dude. What are we doing, dog? Come on, man.
I just wanted to make sure, Steve. I just want to make sure.
You hold the part. And then once you're done creaking over and doing all your shit and they walk away, you just, okay, now I'm back to no. Oh, there's some over. Hello, fortunes for sexy sing. That's all you doing.
Yeah.
Fuck are we doing? What do you mean change to what? Now, what part of Africa are you from, dog?
Me?
Yes.
I'm from Uganda.
You got it, right? So you eat fufu, right?
No.
Yeah, y'all do fufu?
No.
Y'all do fufu good?
No.
Fufu
it's mostly in the West.
Oh, well, fuck. What the fuck do you eat then, motherfucker?
We call like
no, don't say hamburgers. Give me some. Wait, what? Who?
Yeah.
What? Who? Odo.
Kalo.
Yeah. What the fuck is kalo?
It's like it's basically like swallow, but a different color.
Wait,
like,
swallow? Wait, is a bird? Wait, who?
Huh?
What is kalo?
Okay. It looks like if you have seen fufu before, it's just that, but a different color, different food.
So you just put some food colored in fufu and call it kalu?
No, it's a different thing. But how am I going to explain it to you if you've never seen it?
You said fufu. So Matthew, do you get a bag of it, right? In a plastic bag.
No,
we don't use
bags. We don't use bags.
And peel it and take it with some shit and eat it, right? Right?
No. Like for us, it's different. We have like a how do I say it in English? We have like a small basket.
Basket.
So that's what we eat it from. Yeah, like a woven basket. That's what we eat it from.
What the fuck? A basket?
Like, you know, like when you weave a basket.
Yeah, I know it.
Like real small.
Like an Easter basket.
Yeah, but really small.
Okay, so you hold it in your hand. So what is it? Is it dough? Is it a paste?
Yeah, it's like a doughy paste. Yeah.
It's a doughy paste that tastes like what? Dough and paste?
Shit. It tastes
like fufu.
No. Different plants all entirely. It's millet basically. I don't know how to describe the taste to you. Like,
but what do you put on it? What do you mix with it? You put it in soup? Do you have like cow legs or like pig feet in there?
We eat it with any kind of meat soup, like either
Like,
fish
wait.
or
Okay,
beef.
fish. All right, do you eat goats and shit?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man!
You need to. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but yeah, we eat goats and stuff. Yeah.
Wait, goat. What else do you eat? Chicken, goat. Come on, what else? Come on, give me some of that. Give me some of that real shit we see on Discovery Channel. What else do you eat?
Y'all don't see real shit on Discovery Channel. Y'all just see like a kid in like the ghetto. It's like some runny one, and you're like, shit.
Y'all, man, y'all hate us Americans so much. Y'all like, man, y'all not originals. Y'all were stolen.
Nah.
You know, y'all looked at, you know how many African, I opened the door the other day for African woman. I was nice, right? I guess it was a dashiki or something. She had some shit on her garb or some shit. You know what I did?
Yeah.
I opened the door for her. That bitch looked at me like, you mega puh, and just like walked through. I'm like, so I said, all right, I see it's still back on. The war is still on. They look down. Mama, they look down.
It's not like that though.
They look at us and
I
like,
mean, when you have K-Zach and saying shit like, are you in a hut? Are you up a tree? I mean, of course the war will come.
You're not original. You're not original. You got cop shit. That's some shit. They look down. Man, fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
I have to go, man. I'm at work, man.
All right, go ahead, go, man. Hey, but remember.
Yeah.
No kalu, no fufu. I'm old man.
Yes,
sexy. Yeah, you just want to be. Let me hear your old man voice. Let me hear it real quick.
Hello there. Hi. What sexy ladies.
Yeah, there you go.
Must give you your fortune.
Right. It just
I'm an old fortune teller. And I used to start. They love it when I used to start. Like whoever that guy is, like shout out to him. Good. Whoever that guy is, hey.
Good. Then don't bring up fufu or anything, okay? Or kalu. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you got it. All right, man. I'll throw your kick ass back, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Don't be changing that shit up, man. Peace. All right, man. God damn it, man. Y'all motherfuckers here, man. All right, man. I got to call my client and everything. But anyway, hey, guys, appreciate you guys. Hey, gentlemen, don't forget, 2:45 Eastern Standard Time, we'll be going live, kicking it, okay? We'll be kicking it live in the morning, 2:45 a.m. We want to say thank you. All right, Jazz. And Jazz. Okay, Jazz. I will. So go ahead and Jazz, let the Society of Game know I'll come in there. And Jazz, make sure you give me the time, Eastern Standard Time. I'll be in there. But let Society of Game know I'm gonna come in there for a few minutes, probably like 10, 15 minutes to watch some of the movie with you and discuss some game, okay? So boxing. Shout out to my dog Boxing. All right, Boxing, go ahead. Yeah, Boxing. I'm gonna come in there and for about 10 or 15 minutes and watch that. But I appreciate you, Boxing, and all the everybody from the Society of Game. Shout out to y'all guys. I'll be in there. It's movie night. I'm glad you're watching Trapped. I'm excited about that. I've been telling y'all to watch that. I really love it. A lot of people don't like it, but there's so much game in there that I will talk to y'all about the game on there while we watch it live. Okay, guys? All right, guys. So, hey, all my dogs out there, man, I appreciate y'all guys. There you go. There you go. Hey, yeah, boxing. Yeah, God, we posted that. However, yeah. SSJ. Hey, SSJ. Jay, I'm telling you, man, that motherfucking trap. I fuck with it. I'm telling all my boys, they like the people that like it. I was like, man, this game, dog. Do you know it's so cold? You want to root for the villain. You want to root for the bad guy, so you know that shit good. You don't want to root for the good people. It's just like the Penguin. When you watch good shit and you have I'll say the first Joker. I say the Joker was the first one to do it. I didn't watch the second one. I won't watch it. But you want to root for the Penguin, and you want to root for the killer in Trap, dog. Dog, man, man, Jay, stop, Jay. Jay, don't give it away. We're gonna talk about that shit, Jay. Jay, don't give it away. Cause that motherfucker has so much motherfucking game, man. He was laced with game. Oh my God, he had game. So much game, dog. So much game. All right, guys. Look, I appreciate you guys. Let's get it. Hey, we will see you guys tonight. I mean, in the morning, Friday morning, Eastern Standard Time, man. Okay. So I'll be in the room boxing. I just need to know the time, but I got the link. So I'll pop in the room and I will chop it up with y'all for a few minutes while we're watching it and talk on it, man. Yeah, we in this motherfucker tonight, man. I'm excited because I love that show. We in this bitch, man. But we out of this bitch. And I'll see y'all 2:45 in the morning. Peace.